No, we was there for 2 hours
Yeah.
before it
I
started.
remember looking specifically because we didn't have our drinks and stuff yet. And I was like, are we going to have our drinks before they come on? And it was 9 o'clock.
They
Damn.
didn't come on till 9.
We
So
got there at
Yeah.
what 7:40. Wait. No, Manny came on way early. No, the dude came on. The dude came on at 9 o'clock. He came on before 9 o'clock. The first dude.
the first DJ,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was up.
he was there. But he spent for about 20, 30 minutes and then he got back off stage.
Thank God.
And then,
No.
and then,
He was
he
terrible.
was terrible. He was terrible. He was terrible.
He was not good at all.
We need some more callback songs though. We need some
Why?
more callback songs. It's the same 3 songs. Can we talk? I remember.
Candy Rain.
He didn't play Candy Rain though, but I know I.
I feel like he did one new one. And I was like, ooh, that was a good one.
The line stepping one. Is it Tamia? Everybody start line stepping.
I don't like that either.
I hate
man.
that shit, man.
You don't like
Oh,
the-
he did Mary J. Blige. I'm going down.
I love
going down is
That was a really
That's
good
a
one.
callback.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was
No,
one
I'm
that they
saying
don't
need
usually
some new
do.
ones.
Yeah, that's
But they don't usually do that one. And I was like, okay, that
Well, Mary J. They usually
Yeah.
do Mary J. I feel like they do Mary J. Fantasia. When I see
Is
you.
it Love? Love Keisha Cole?
Love always.
Oh,
Is,
God.
you can
My
definitely
God.
guarantee love is coming.
Get all the cougars out there and they feelings.
You got fucking damn. Can we talk?
Can you
Yeah.
talk is the Black National Anthem?
That's coming. We
I'm
already
fucking
know.
sick of it. Not I'm talking about placement. Like when a DJ come on and he's ready to
They
to
both-
get the fucking crowd going. I know that's going to be played and I don't
Absolutely.
Both of them played it, which was like, what?
Both
so
of
we
them
gonna
played
run
it.
it
Both of
back?
them played it. Yeah.
But Manny had it in the set though with the
Yeah.
like. They had it in the actual set. This dude, you could tell like he was just trying to get the crowd ready. And
That's
I
the
wasn't
Black
feeling it.
National Anthem. You're gonna hear it.
We didn't need it twice.
If you eat in a R&B space, it's gonna be Tevin Campbell. In a rap space, it's gonna be Dreams and Nightmares. Like just prepare yourself for those songs in those spaces.
We didn't hear Dreams and Nightmares. I think
No,
about
we
it.
didn't.
Thank God.
Damn, hey, it was the first time I heard the it's going down.
Young
And that
Jock.
type of- man, that shit hit.
Boy, you should have been
Yeah.
living when that was
My-
popping.
I was, but I
Yeah.
wasn't. I
You
wasn't
went
like
out like
outside.
that?
But
The club used
Jesus.
to be crazy
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
when
Yeah,
that
that's
when that
shit.
came on.
And that was like the age range for that too. Like,
Yeah.
that was our shit.
shout out to the DJs, man. We gonna get into it. Let me hit this intro because Manny almost lost me too.
Don't do that.
The beginning was real shaky. I remember vividly telling
Yeah.
wifey, okay, where'd you now at?
Because it was a New Orleans set. Like you
Yeah.
could tell he tried to put some bounce in it, but you're not in
That
New
shit don't,
Orleans.
yeah, that shit don't work out here.
Like we,
No,
we
he
not
was- I hate to
in
admit
New
it.
Orleans.
He was doing the fucking the blending shit. I mean, it's cool. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't need you to go to the 4 and 5 elements during this time. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So he blending and scratching. It's cool, but like I don't need fucking. It's going down with fucking Marvin Gaye. The
If
shit
you
that
do it
he-
right, it sounds good. Some of the blends.
That's
just
New
didn't.
Orleans though.
Yeah.
Like they always.
We ain't in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's what I just
He
said.
trying to bring New Orleans to the Vegas, baby.
Nah, we don't need it. Let's go.
Beat it.
Peace. Shout out to Big Walk. On me. My shit. Use.
He fucked this up.
He fucking with Big Walk.
Who?
Sign on me.
The beat hard though.
Damn, that's crazy, man. I was missing out on the real shit, man.
His name is Big Walt.
Big Walk Dog. Fuck, man.
Damn, man. Y'all, I ain't got no voice, man. Fuck y'all today, man. Peace, y'all. This is the Views for the Seven podcast. This shit got spit some show with my homeboys, Ivan. That's crazy. And so,
Yes, sir.
shout out to Skinny. Wifey in the building.
Ew.
Yeah, so we're gonna start off, man. We had a nice little I don't know why I did that. We had a nice mini views outing.
Yeah.
Oh man, we went to go see my wow.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's why he ain't got no voice now.
Right.
Ah man, Juvenile, man, shout out. We all went to go see Juvenile, Manny Fresh, BG.
Yes.
What a time, man. What a time. Greatest concert I've ever been to.
That
You got it up there? Really?
Greatest concert.
crazy.
Ever.
That's
It's in my top 4.
That's
up there.
crazy.
Before I hit the intro, I was being a little critical. Like Manny did have a shaky like first minute or two, and then he got into the shits. He went crazy.
He had a good set. I agree.
And then
And he has a lot of hits too.
Man.
Like when you think about it,
Yeah.
like he had the songs that was coming on was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you forget about a lot of them.
Manny, that nigga.
yeah, you could tell he loves the music. He
Yeah.
loves the music. He just wasn't. It wasn't like on some plug and play shit. He took his time with his set, cause he was doing some motherfucking scratching, some blending. He was doing some shit, man.
He a real DJ though. My understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started with.
He started DJing.
But,
Did he?
Yeah, started in like the 80s.
He started DJing, and then what ended up happening is when he got with Cash Money, they ended up. Me and SO was talking about it. All the big Cash Money records are his. They just remixed them. So Back That Ass Up,
third
Go
version.
DJ, all that shit. Those were already records that he had already done.
Oh wow.
They just remixed
Yeah.
them.
There was a group called UNLV.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, they was like early Cash Money artists. He produced all their shit. So that Drag 'em in the River with the Set It Off, dun 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 dun. That's all his shit.
When they was going that mystical. Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Yeah. So man, shout out, man, because you said it's like 4 versions of Back That Ass Up, ain't it?
Yeah,
It's a few of
like
them.
3.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You got the original record, you got the original Manny one, and then you got the one that Juvenile did, and there's one, I think there's one more. But all them records are remixed Manny Fresh records, man. So I
That's
can see why
crazy.
people got him up there as one of the greatest. I don't, but
You don't got Manny Fresh as one of the greatest?
Yeah, my top.
I'm not
3.
into the Louisiana the bounce.
Yeah,
I'm not into that at all.
You went to Boosie Fest and you loved it.
Boosie did 0 bounce.
Yes, it's a
Zero.
distinct.
It's a distinct-
That's street.
It's very.
It was
different.
all street music. It was no bounce. So I'm not into the bounce.
How
Yeah,
can
I'm
you
really
not
not
be
into that
into the
shit.
bounce
I
though?
like that shit,
they
man.
had I feel like they had a really good run, but you also were younger during that time, like when
It's
the
different.
whole, like
It's
like,
it's different.
The Hot
hearing-
Boy Johnny
Yeah.
and like all them. It was.
Who?
Jimmy.
Now?
Oh, you don't remember that? Okay, sorry.
Hot Boy Johnny.
Who the fuck is Hot Boy Johnny?
I heard of Hot Boy Johnny.
Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, it was a bounce
go,
artist.
go get your shit.
No, it was a bounce
I mean,
artist.
yeah.
Get your shit off.
What was the song?
I don't know them right off the top of my head,
It
but
was
I
off a
do
Trigger
remember
Man
that.
beat.
I remember the era. Like they had a solid set. If you were going to like little clubs and stuff during that time,
Yeah.
And I grew up in San Diego, so it was a lot of military out there.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of guys from Louisiana that was out there. So they would have like
Yeah.
a whole set if you went to like the little military clubs and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good time.
That makes sense.
Skip.
It's a difference though, like how you experience records, right?
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah,
records
it's-
you experience in the
Yeah.
club versus or like outside versus hearing them in the car or on the radio. It's completely different.
But see, I
experience.
told wifey and Esso, I seen, well, even though it was Baton Rouge, so it's not New Orleans. I've now seen Juvenile in New Orleans, in Louisiana, and somewhere else now. And Vegas was up there.
Yeah.
Vegas showed him a lot of love, man.
He
That
deserved
shit
it.
was
I would like to
fucking
see him in
crazy.
New Orleans though. Like in actual New Orleans, I would like to see him there.
I bet that's insane.
Yeah, especially with I would like to even experience Manny Fresh's set in New Orleans because out here, like I said, it's a different crowd and like you said, you're not really looking for bounce. But
Yeah.
back home, that's what gets the crowd going.
Man, I think when it comes to Louisiana, I can't speak for Wayne because he's just up there now. But as far as Louisiana, I don't see nobody bigger than Boosie. I witnessed that one. My God.
Yeah, in his part, you witnessed him on
In
the
Baton
home
Rouge,
turf, though. You know what I'm saying?
At home.
Yeah, that's true too.
I bet if you put
NBA young boy too, and he wasn't even there.
He from
But
Baton
he's
Rouge.
also from Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
I
I was
bet.
grown ass niggas rapping his lyrics. I don't even know what the fuck he be saying.
I don't either.
Them niggas was rapping his shit word for word. He was fucking God, nigga.
Kevin Gates too, out there.
Kevin Gates, Baton Rouge. Jesus, man,
Oh, they got a
some,
little talent.
they got some things out there. Damn. But yeah, man. And then so Manny did his thing, and then Juvie came out, man. And what I loved about Juvie was there was no. I'm used to concerts now where like it starts slow and then you build up the tense until shit just blows. Nah,
Coming out the gate.
he came out the gate with the wow wow wow. I said, whoa! I'm not even a fan of Ha. I hate Ha.
But it sounded good there.
He came right out and then ran right into 400 Degrees. Nigga.
Yup.
That's the motherfucking national anthem.
Yup.
I fucking lost it.
Yep.
I fucking lost it. Oh my God.
When he took that break and came back though, it was like
What, when BG came out?
no, when Manny was
Oh,
performing and then
okay.
Juvenile came back and
Because he came back, he was trying to do, he came back to like, well, he came back out to like In My Life, and then he did 2 records that
a bunch of C-sides. He came out
He
and
did have 2 seasides.
he had a
Yeah,
bunch
like,
of
he
C-sides.
tried
Like,
to do like
oh,
some Soldier Rag. He did a Soldier
Let
Rag
me see the
song,
rodeo.
and then
not rodeo.
no, not
Not
rodeo.
Rodeo.
Not
He did-
Rodeo.
He did a song that was on Soldier Rags, and then he did a song when he first started.
And
that was
that's
some
where he
bounce.
lost
Nah,
me.
yeah, that's
That
what
was
he
some
lost.
bounce shit, and that's what
Yeah.
it's kind of like.
That's where he really lost me because I was like, ooh, I don't know this one. He might have needed to say that for
yeah,
home.
He brought the crowd down a little bit on them.
They should have did that at the beginning.
Yeah.
No,
and then build
I
up
was
to
cool
the.
with how they did it, because he came out blazing.
With the intro for
Bomb,
400
bomb,
degrees.
bomb, bomb, bomb. He came out blazing. And then he took that little break, and then Manny did his shit. By that time, you got the crowd in your hands. So he got them 2, you know, there was people in the crowd that knew them songs. That was crazy.
The Manny Fresh songs.
Yeah.
Nigga, I
It was
know.
niggas that was rapping.
Oh
them.
no,
I'm
there was a
like,
white
that's
boy.
the Manny
No,
Fresh
it was
Yeah, I
a
fuck with
hey,
Manny Fresh.
it was a white boy on next to me.
He knew it. Word
Yeah.
for
Word for fucking word.
Goddamn right.
Nigga. I'm talking about all of us looked like.
Hell yeah.
I don't think
He did not miss a beat.
I don't put nothing over the Asians though. Before y'all got there, cause I seen when y'all walked in, I just couldn't get over there to y'all. But before y'all got there, it was some Asians on the floor going hard for like, cause they was playing the bullshit. Like Slick Rick and them niggas, they was playing that kind of shit, and they was over there going hard. I'm like,
He's b-boying?
the Asians not fucking around tonight. The Asians,
came out.
they not fucking around tonight.
They trying to take hip hop, man.
But yeah, so he did them 2 songs. And then he brought BG out, and it was, man.
Somebody said BG had on a bodysuit.
Boy.
Them niggas is little, bro.
Yeah.
Them niggas is legit little.
Most rappers
Most
is
rappers
little.
little. That's why they be
Niggas
fighting all
was
the time.
Little. BG probably 5'2".
No.
They got short man complex.
He looked like he was about 5'10".
Fuck no.
I think he
He
was
should look a little
no.
bit bigger.
I thought he was like 5'10".
The BG out of bodies.
That shit is different.
But he brought him out. He came out to Cash Money of the Army, and it was,
Yeah.
after that, it was no. It was just, oh my God.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even back that ass up. I think, boy, I Need a High Girl fucking.
Yes.
Yeah.
That motherfucking building was fucking rocking at this time.
Yeah.
Ivan, I'm thinking I'm about to pass out, bro. I'm in there sweating so much, nigga. I'm drunk,
Chris had one drink
bro. I'm
out there sweating. Like, man, y'all ain't
Oh,
hot.
no, that shit was crazy. He ain't put no Coke, no Pepsi, no
Nothing.
nothing in this.
That was
motherfucker.
straight
It's
liquor.
straight liquor. And then I had like 3 shots after that. I'm in that motherfucker. You know, I haven't been drinking. I'm in that motherfucker sweating. I'm talking about, I'm about to pass out.
Like, he in the MC Hammer.
So I was happy when he did rodeo, 'cause I could calm down, nigga. 'Cause I'm in that motherfucker word for word. I better stop playing with me, man. I'm in that motherfucker just rapping word for word. So when he did rodeo, I was cool.
You sat down on rodeo?
No, but it was kind of like,
Kinda
you know what I
like
mean?
you could
Wifey
slow
can,
down a
wifey
little
can
bit.
get her videos off, and I can You know what I mean? I can get my breath because, whoo, it was hot in that motherfucker, man.
It was.
But I Need a Hot Girl was rocking. Back That Ass Up was cool. It wasn't like I Need a Hot Girl. No.
There wasn't no
I
twerking.
think slow motion too.
Slow motion.
Slow
That was a
motion
song
was
like
one.
everybody was there for. All of like,
Casual listeners.
yeah, all the
Yeah.
casuals was there for slow
Me,
motion.
aka me.
I thought it was gonna be more twerking when Back That Ass came up.
No, I see. No, one girl got on the rails,
Did
They
she?
had security came
twerking
and
her
got her.
ass off.
Shout out
She
to her.
actually stood up like on
She
the
was on the
little
fucking
thing.
rails.
She
man.
should have been like to hear Back That Ass Up perform live. I thought it was gonna be
It was packed. In
ass
there, though.
shaking.
It was packed. And when I couldn't really see it like that. You know what I mean? We was in the bougie section. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I could ever do general admission again in there.
Hey,
Don't do general admission.
But when
Don't
when,
do it.
God
when,
damn.
when he had everybody turn them lights on, I said, God, y'all niggas was up in there shoulder to shoulder, nigga. Like boot camp, nigga. You can't twerk them in this motherfucker. God
That's the
damn.
mosh pit.
Never again. I ain't never going to a
gonna pay that
concert
little
What?
extra?
Without seats. I'm never going to a concert without seats again. That shit over with,
man.
I was telling my daughter, man. I said, man, look, as your mom and papa said, we get older, man. We like real bougie now, nigga. But I didn't know like where we was at, how close we would be.
Yeah,
okay,
it was,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
So
right
I was
there.
like, nigga, no wonder this shit kind of like on the expensive side because we
Yeah.
was like
right there.
right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, shout out, man. I had a great time. Greatest concert I've ever been to, by far.
Greatest is crazy. I'm not mad at it, but I wouldn't put it up there.
it had a lot of energy.
There was zero.
It was
It was
like
because there was all of the energy and it was zero downtime. It was zero. It was turn up from the time it started to the time it ended.
That 2 hours was brutal though. That 2 hours on your feet, just sitting there waiting on niggas to show
It
up.
must. I mean, maybe because we was like
We was
see,
sitting
I'm being
down?
bu-
Y'all was sitting
I'm
down.
She said, yeah, we was sitting
We was
down,
over there casually bowling.
We was
Yeah.
bowling and shit.
Yeah, that 2 hours was rough.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
At
talk about
40,
that.
at 30, I probably would have took it. At 40, my feet was
I
screaming.
can't. I'm trying to repicture it. I can't picture it being more than 2 hours though because
No, it was.
It was 2 hours, and I
It
was
was
there.
I
at-
know,
at
'cause I
that.
looked.
he did a solid hour.
We didn't get out of there until like midnight though, like 11:30 maybe.
It was that late?
It felt-
late.
it was like
after
midnight.
11. It was after
Yeah.
11.
Shit.
So
He
we
did a
were in
solid
there for
hour.
a long time.
He did a solid between him and Manny. That's probably about an hour and a half.
They did more than an hour. They for sure did.
Yeah.
They did 1 hour.
I ain't no beat.
I enjoyed
forgot
Manny
Juvie.
songs.
I
I'm
forgot
not gonna
Juvie
lie.
had all them joints, man. It was so much shit he left on the fucking table.
It was Manny Fresh that surprised me. I'm like, damn.
He did
Manny
shit.
Fresh
Mama
got
Got Ass was a big song, and he threw that was he was introducing Manny to that. At the end, I'm like, damn, they ain't do nothing more than Stunner.
That's Birdman. That's all
Yeah.
Birdman.
That's Birdman.
That's Birdman.
Solely Birdman.
Baby, pop the dude round and shine. Well, what you mean?
Oh yeah, baby, give the keys, give the weed, give the cheese, give the back to you.
Man, what you mean? Juvie on that motherfucker?
Leave that. He did right. Leave that. Yeah, leave that.
Look at that
Oh,
one.
get your roll on. Had that
Get your
motherfucker
roll
jumping
on.
too.
Shit.
Oh man, I always felt like they was cheating us for a minute, nigga. Cause what the fuck they give us?
Big ballin'. Whoa, Kimosabe.
No, what the fuck they give us? We was doing he was doing callbacks, but he like split the crowd up. I forgot what the fuck he
What
gave.
song we had?
And then they gave him down for my niggas. I said,
This-
oh, these niggas cheating.
What was ours? Ours was terrible.
Is it
Fuck
fuck you?
I don't fuck with you.
Fuck
Yeah.
No, it's I don't
yeah,
fuck
I
with
don't
you.
fuck- I don't fuck
And
with
then
you.
they
Yeah.
gave the other side down for my niggas.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. But then he gave us a get your roll on. I was like, all right, you did your shit.
Yeah, cause I wasn't feeling that. Like, how you gonna give us and then follow up with fucking them other niggas?
All right,
Like,
man. How
what?
was your time up down in with the peasants?
Beneath us. Look at him standing on the shit.
I had fun though.
No, you know what?
You got to see everybody.
No,
have
you know
seen
what, Ivan?
everybody,
Ivan,
yeah.
before you go, you know what? It is very, very awkward. Because it's like
When you see the homies and you get
you
one of
see
your
them
section,
niggas down there. You see them down there and they looking at you. You looking at them. They looking at you. You looking at them. It's kind of like,
I seen y'all niggas over there.
start getting pictures. I see y'all niggas over there. Y'all think
y'all
y'all
niggas.
better than
I
everybody.
see you.
Yeah.
And when they hit you with the I see you.
And it
I see
pissed me off till I got on Instagram. Like, damn, they videos look way better than mine. God damn,
Shit,
it was close.
I forgot my phone was broke, so I recorded videos and niggas is like, man, your shit sound like you underwater.
Yeah, that shit was cool though. I had a ball. I really did because like
saw the
the majority of people because I think it was only 8 sections over there because we tried to get one. We was like, nah, fuck it, let's.
Yeah.
They were sold out, so we couldn't get one. So like the majority of the people that were there were all.
Yeah.
So I seen people I haven't seen in years.
That shit was cool.
He brought everybody out.
He
There was
did.
a lot of people.
I
out
was
there.
I was surprised because not a lot of people were talking about going. Like you
No,
know,
Remember he canceled.
Remember,
Remember
he had already
supposed to be out
did
in
it.
February.
So
and
that's
then
why
he
they
canceled
didn't.
it,
Yeah, that's
and
why they
pushed
didn't
back.
push it like that.
no, I'm just like people like weren't really advertising that they were going. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I-
social media.
No,
like,
was tired.
because what happened was a lot of people when they canceled it, the
kept it.
concert had already been announced for a while,
We kept the
and then they
tickets.
rescheduled it. So everybody that already had tickets previously, their tickets were back. You know,
Yeah.
or
From
we still had them.
February.
So
Yeah.
they wasn't pushing it, or nobody was really saying nothing because it's like,
Is it gonna really happen?
Yeah.
I
or
think.
they don't want to get too packed in that motherfucker.
I don't know what it was, but it was a lot of people I hadn't. My homegirl, I probably seen her 3 times since we graduated high school. And that was 20 plus years ago, and she happened to be there that night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got some cutty?
Every
No.
The good thing is Juvenile don't bring the hoes out though.
What you mean?
no,
Yes,
they was
there was
in their
some
army
nigga.
fatigues.
Yeah.
It was
It was a lot of army fatigue.
Nigga, it was some
Me?
wolves out there.
It was some work in there. It was some work in there.
I said, was it?
It was some work in there.
I seen a few.
It was some work in there.
Them army fatigues.
The army
is killing
fatigue
me.
was nasty.
I said, shout out to Brandon. I said, I know your wife was confident when she said you can come by yourself because it ain't nothing. In
It was
She was like, have fun, baby.
the army
See you
fatigue.
later.
Ashton had on 2 different types of army fatigue.
We got on him. We got on him right. We got in the session. What the fuck going on? 2 Cash Money errors at the same time, huh?
Oh, he had
Cash
the,
money and no limit
he
at
had
the
the
same
bandana
time.
on
Money
his
and no
neck.
limit, right.
He was not
That ain't them
playing.
patterns, don't. Fuck it, you having a good time.
There was a
man.
lot of fatigue up in there, man. It was a lot of fatigue up there.
Yeah.
But it was a great fucking time, man.
It was
And so
I had fun, man. It was cool.
we was in there.
I was
motherfucking
drunk.
toasted, man.
You know, I pre-gamed
Y'all was,
hard.
y'all was wasted.
Oh yeah, man. I was wasted. Fell asleep in the back of the Uber. Went to a strip club. Went to a hookah lounge afterwards. I just got in the house at 3 o'clock. Just passed out.
The one thing missing from that equation is a fucking like a Waffle House. You got to hit a Waffle
Yeah,
House.
we got to
and-
hit a Waffle House.
You can't do that out here,
Yeah.
man. I know. I would love for one to be out here, but it wouldn't.
It
Why
ain't gonna
wouldn't?
be the same.
You cannot thrive out here with bad service. And Waffle House is part of the brand.
It depends on
It
where
is.
it depends on where you put it at.
Shit, I don't give a fuck. Do you know how bad Waffle House service is?
Yes, I've been several
You
times.
cannot bring that here.
Why not?
Boy, them niggas gonna get
We're a
that.
customer service city.
It depends on. That's why I say it depends on the environment you put. If I think the thing.
Where could you put a Waffle House at? Ivan,
On the
to
west
get thrive?
side.
Fuck,
fuck
no.
no.
Oh, what?
What? Well, they would have all
the
the
west
black
side.
politicians up in that
Put it
motherfucking
on the west.
fast.
Put it on the west. Okay, you put one on the west. Put one on the north.
Shit. You crazy, motherfucker. I think you are severely downplaying how bad
I don't think
Waffle
y'all-
House customer service
Well,
is.
I grew up going to Stop and Shop in Hamburger Hood. I know for a fact,
Bro, we walked into
I know for a fact an establishment can have bad service
Ivan, good
point.
and thrive.
Ivan,
Good point.
we walked into a Waffle House and the lady said, "I've been here since 9 o'clock. I am tired. We are closing."
Damn, they said they was closing.
They were
Yes.
closing. They said that they didn't have I guess the second shift they didn't come in, so they was like, yeah, we're closing down.
You walk in
They
the
did
Waffle
not
House.
care.
You walk in the Waffle House and they keep the table dirty
Yeah,
until
yeah.
they ready to sit you.
yeah.
They don't see you just
I
walk
get
in and
it.
sit down.
I get it.
The orange juice come right out the carnation can. They ain't even blend the shit.
That's why I gotta be in our neighborhood because we understand when we go in here, the service is gonna be shitty, but the food is gonna be good. Now, if you try to put the motherfucker in Green Valley, you try to put it in Summerlin, it's not
ain't
gonna
gonna
it's not gonna matter.
do
You
it.
can't put it on the strip. That's dead weight.
on Flamingo.
That's dead weight. Hell no, not on Flamingo.
It can't
Fuck
be
no.
any. If
Nowhere
they
near.
even thought about doing it, it can't be anything south of Sahara.
I agree. It has to be north of Sahara. I think it would thrive.
Yeah, hell no. Boy, that motherfucker.
Nah, man,
be-
Lake Mead.
Lake Mead, where?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Lake Mead Boulevard.
Lake Mead,
Nah,
where?
nah. You can't do that.
Lake Mead, what?
Because respectfully, Waffle House has got black people cooking the food. You put it on Lake Mead,
Where on Lake Mead?
Where on Lake Mead?
$2.
A Hispanic Waffle House would be crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Food
where
gonna be
Waffle House would
good.
be
That's
insane.
that,
The
man.
food gonna
I'll
be
walk into
good.
a Waffle House and you hear the Mexican music, I'll be
good.
pissed.
The food would be
Hey,
good.
my friend. Waffles, my friend. My friend.
don't know. That food be good.
You want grits,
The
my friend?
food gonna hit every time, and it's cheap. And it's cheap. Food,
would
good
think-
food, and cheap food.
You would think our Waffle House is black owned? I don't remember.
Nah, they white. on.
No.
Ain't nothing but black people. Them black jobs.
Those are black jobs. When Trump was talking about black jobs, he definitely meant the Waffle House employees. Yeah.
Your cook got to be outside smoking a cigarette. That's when you know it's about to be popping.
What?
Black jobs like a
Hell
motherfucker.
yeah. The ones in Atlanta smart up. When they close late at night, you gotta walk up. You can't even walk into the restaurant and sit down. You gotta get your shit at the window.
Oh shit.
That is smart.
Yeah,
Got
they
rid of all
probably
the
done had
nigga
too
shit.
many issues.
Late night riffraff.
I'm here. I'm with it. I'm with it though. I'm with it though, man. That
And
shit's
people
so
gonna
good.
still wait.
And
for their food.
you're going to wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
You absolutely are. It's like a little food truck I done went to a couple times, and that wait time be like 20. It'd be like 20, 30 minutes in the line. It'd be like 20, 30 minutes to get your food, and every time I'm gone, it'd be packed.
Yeah. Because when you think about it, it's really not about like people don't care if you give them bad customer service if the food is good.
Food good. I'll
If
take
the
it.
food
Yeah.
is good, people will still show up. Now, if you have shitty service and then the food is nasty too, that's when you really
we
gonna get
are a tourist city.
That's why it can't be for tourists.
it.
You put
They
you put
could- they
you put,
wouldn't-
Lo-
they
you put
wouldn't be able
Lolo's
to
over here
thrive.
because that's for
They
tourists.
wouldn't be able to thrive. One, you put a Waffle House, and then you don't market it. You don't market to tourists. Then all of the local restaurants gonna be pissed because it's gonna take all the Waffle House name is gonna take all the business away from these local black businesses,
For me,
right?
yeah, initially yes.
And everybody gonna start turning.
Initially,
But it's
And
a
if the
lot of.
customer service is bad, Stretch Sanders gonna be up in there.
But it,
no, he's not. No, he's not.
But to be fair, a lot of our like staples that have like the usually when we send people when they come in town and they be like, I want to go to a black owned place, the food has not been consistent
Preach.
for many years at some of these places. We just hold on to it because it's a staple
Preach.
in the neighborhood, but the food ain't.
Mm.
Because
Can
you
name
know,
some?
Speak
Yeah,
on
tell
it.
'em.
grits
Tell them.
grits is not
You
good.
don't like grits? You don't like
No,
grits?
I like their
They hit
fish,
and
but
miss.
that macaroni
Fish.
and cheese is nasty now, and it used to be like really
Oh,
good.
I never had that macaroni and cheese.
I hear the same thing about Hamburger Hut, but I haven't been to Hamburger
Who is
Hut
keeping
in
Ella
years.
M's in business?
People swear by them oxtails over there.
I don't know. I had
never been
one.
there.
I was one in Dunner.
Yeah.
I was one in Dunner.
Lolo's ain't really popping either. It's just people come in
Now
town.
that-
Lolo's is done. They that's big business now. They on the strip.
Yeah.
And
Now-
also that's a big name in
Phoenix.
in Arizona.
yeah, that's a brand. That's a brand name. They'll be okay.
But that's a prime example of what Ivan was saying as far as like, it depends on the location because
Yeah.
when it was off of Lake Mead and
Rainbow.
Rainbow,
It's
it
trash.
did not do well over there at all.
Really? You don't think
It didn't
so?
know.
That shit was trash.
It started going downhill, and then once they came over here off of Flamingo, it was like
They had got
picked
that
right
The
deep.
first
back up.
time we went to it, I was kind of like, eh. And that's when they was playing all the Monica music. I'm like, damn, did she die, my nigga? Like, why are y'all playing all her music? But the second time we went, that shit was fire.
Just a
Yeah,
drink.
yeah, but we were also drunk too.
Yeah, so when you drunk, man, that's what make
It's
Waffle
a,
House.
it's a few
Waffle
different
House.
businesses. Like I feel like that kind of though. Like I think if you move Court Cafe to the west side, they do a lot better.
Yeah,
I feel like they do a lot better, even though the other one closed down. But that's just because the food was shitty. I feel like if you take Mr. Fries man and put him back over on the black side,
We tried that, didn't last. That's a whole
the
new
food
restaurant now.
the
brother.
food was shitty.
That's
The
a
food
whole
was
new
shitty.
restaurant now.
I got y'all a
The
place
food
called
was
Sister
bad.
Kim's.
No.
that's
Not
the one
yet.
that you wanted to go to last week. But see, and then with her, she's not open on Sundays, so it's like
Really?
yeah, like that's a prime day for most
a prime
people
day.
want to go out and eat, and that's why Lolo's probably does thrive because they have the brunch and all that stuff, and you go in there get
Ain't
your
too many
alcohol.
ain't too many brown staples left, man. And I remember a couple weeks ago when I was talking to an OG, he was like, y'all, when y'all youngsters, y'all think like when you think about drugs, it just went through like rap music and gangsters and all that shit. But he was like, and when you talk about the crack era, it wiped everything out.
Yeah,
So it was hitting these, it was hitting some of these business owners too, and a lot of those staples are no longer here because of it.
I can't think of any black staples like prior to. Furs is the only one I can think of.
Man, I miss Furs, bro.
Furs,
Popping.
Hamburger
God.
Heaven, which I never went to, but I've heard of several
Yeah.
times.
Furs was the nigga Golden Corral.
Yes.
Yep.
was
Yeah.
it?
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
it was.
everybody went
Cafeteria
there
food.
after.
Like a soul food?
On Sunday-
Everybody
on
went
Sunday at the
there.
church?
It was a soul food buffet, and everybody went there after church. I don't even remember. Everybody keeps saying the food was nasty. I don't remember nothing.
remember the
the
food.
macaroni and cheese was fire.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't remember none of the food.
I remember the mac
It used to
and
be
cheese.
it's a bank now in the
Meadows
Meadows
Mall.
Meadows
Mall
Mall.
parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's a nice location too.
That motherfucker used to be. Boy, after church,
At the church, that was the spot.
Yeah.
long
So
line.
it's kind of central when you think about it.
Yeah.
You know, not how it looks. When I say nice, I'm saying the location.
Long line,
Yeah.
man. Them was the good days, man.
Yeah, I can't think of any. I can't think of too many like staple eateries.
Only
in the city.
Hamburger Hut.
Hamburger Hut. You can't even call that a staple necessarily because that wasn't.
It's
they-
a tourist. I feel like it's a tourist.
It used to be
attraction
Stop
at
and
this
Shop.
point.
It used to be Stop and Shop. So if you're talking about it, like which area are you talking about? Are you talking about Hamburger Hut or are you talking about Stop and Shop? Because that used to be House of Fades before.
Really?
That was House of Fades.
Yeah.
Where all like the probably the more popular barbers in the city, that used to be their
I thought
location.
House of Faces was on Lake Mead.
No, it started
What's
right
that?
there.
It
Lake
started
Mead
there.
and
Lake Mead.
Lake Mead
No,
and Las Vegas Boulevard.
House of Fades used to be once they moved from there, it went to
MLK.
MLK in like Charleston, or like
Oh,
what's
damn.
before Charleston? Alta.
Man, see, man, we got to get a Vegas staple, man. Cause I don't be knowing. When by the time I got introduced to Stop and Shop, it was already on Las Vegas Boulevard.
No, Stop and Shop has always been there.
Okay.
I'm saying
Hamburger Hut was
Hamburger Hut was House of
farther
Fades
down.
initially,
Oh.
and when they left, that empty building became Hamburger Hut. The guy that used to cook at Stop and Shop bought that and turned that into Hamburger Hut.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow.
Yeah, so there's like
That's
you
why
talk
Stop and Shop went down the drain?
Yeah, he
makes
left.
sense.
He
I
was
didn't know that.
Juan was the cook. He left. He bought. I mean, not Juan. Excuse me, Jose. Excuse me. His name is Jose. I apologize. It's Jose. But yeah. So other than that, I can't think of any Las Vegas staple.
His name is
eateries.
Jose?
Yeah, his name is Jose.
Okay.
I told you the food's gonna be good.
It is.
We've been talking about some Vegas shit, man. Shout out to all our listeners out there, man. We be trying to get y'all as much Vegas shit as possible because y'all don't live here, and y'all be thinking it's just a strip out here, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Preach.
Wife, anything been going on this week?
For me, no, I haven't really had much of anything going on this week. It's actually been nice to slow down because typically, like for the month of August, I've kind of been having
Yeah.
things coming up week after week. So this past week, outside of the concert, I just been chilling. So
Ivan?
Not much. I told y'all last week that my son was going to school, so having
Yeah.
to deal with that. It's been a few little missteps, little miscommunications going on. So trying to get him on stable ground out there. Other than that, no, not really.
What's up?
Last night, went to the Blackout Diner. Was the Blackout
Yeah,
Experience?
me and wifey had passed by that. We was like, man, we want to try that shit, man. So tell us how it was.
About
bro.
$90.
Jesus.
Ahead?
Yeah.
Oh fuck no, we'll never go in there.
Seven course meal. So they say, go in there, you order your drinks. So you go in there, you can't take your phone in there. You have to go walk in conga line style. They sit you down at a table.
How do you know you don't have your? How do they know that you don't have your phone on?
That shit better not go off because I had mine in the back pocket, but I had it on vibrate. But they have a thing where you can lock your phone up or you can keep it in the car. or whatever.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So you walked in there, sit down with it's pitch dark, like pitch dark. They give you like one thing at a time. So the first time I want to give out what they had, but it's all plant based, no meat. So
that's
they
what I was gonna
yeah,
say. It's
all
vegan,
plant-
isn't it?
That's where you lost me at. I was with you.
Yeah, pause. You're all plant based. So the first thing we had, you had to feel it, right? I tasted like a chip with like some sour cream and some shit on it, but it was gross. It was just one chip, nigga. So now
That was one course?
That counts as one course, right?
Boy,
So I'm already mad, right?
now I got an
So now I
attitude.
gotta get another drink because I'm mad. I'm cussing everybody out. So the second one we get is like some mushroom, some shit. I don't know. But at the end of it, they tell you everything that you ate. Man, we were always hungry.
Spending $90 and still being hungry.
Nigga, I
Hey,
was so
what?
mad,
I
bro.
would be so mad.
The whole table was mad. We all cussing. We
So
arguing
okay,
with each
so
other.
what is the point in?
You're supposed to heighten your senses because it's dark, so you focusing more on what you eat.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
But
Did they have like meat, like alternatives? So it kind of like, were they trying to trick you into feeling like it was some meat?
Yeah, because it was like some vegan dish we had. I tasted rice.
You look
Peas.
disgusted.
Oh, so you didn't even know what you was eating?
Nah. And then you got utensils, so then you got to figure out where the fork is, and then I put my hand in like the soup on accident because
Boy.
I couldn't see.
Oh, you really like can't see
No,
nothing.
you can't see.
Oh, you
Like
can't see.
inside of your eyelids black. Like it's that dark.
So, like-
but you can see the waiters because they got on night vision, so you see like the little circles around their eyes. So like you just see a dot walking towards you, and that's just the waiter.
So how do they know that they're not dropping the food on you? Like, do you have the little
They can see you, but
glasses
you
on
can't
too?
see them.
Yeah, if they
Oh,
got
because they
night
got the
vision.
they got the night goggles. Okay,
So the whole
okay.
time we at the
So
table.
y'all, is it just like because I'm trying to picture it? If you in like a pitch dark, like are y'all talking?
Yeah, you hear voices. We taking
Get
roll call.
me
and
outta
everything.
here.
Yeah, wifey was flipping out. She was like paranoid. She kept holding my hand and shit. I'm like, what are you scared of? Like we at a table. So the whole time I'm at the table, I'm thinking we at a round table because we talking. They keep taking everybody drink on accident because they can't see their drinks. So then I hit this wall and I look. I'm like, oh shit, this table ain't round. This is rectangle. My dumb ass been sitting at a corner like this for like 35 minutes, thinking I'm at a round table. I ain't never felt so fucking stupid in my life.
I didn't know it was all vegan though. That would have pissed me off.
$90, yeah. It's
Are the drinks unlimited or that's
nah.
extra?
It was drinks like $15 to $17.
Get me out of here.
Okay, so what was
Yeah.
the check walking out?
I don't know. I didn't pay that shit. I don't know. It was like I really don't know. I wonder who paid the bill. No, I'm thinking about it.
Time out.
Shit.
You paid $90 for the dinner, and each drink individually was $15 a piece.
Yeah, for like
Yeah,
alcohol, it was
y'all,
like 14 to 17.
y'all walked out of there with a $300
alcohol,
bill.
Okay, I'm thinking you're talking about like soda.
something like that. Yeah. No, soda's like $10 or so.
Y'all walked
What
out
do
of
you
there
mean?
with
Only $10 or
But
so?
it's definitely a tourist. Yeah, it's about $10.
It's on the strip,
What's
bro.
up?
It's on the
It's
strip.
right behind the Rio.
That's off strip.
It's on Valley View.
That's
and
on the
Flamingo.
strip.
That's off
The
strip.
Rio is on Flamingo.
It's on tour. It's in tourist area.
Valley View is not the strip.
Valley View
Yeah.
and Flamingo.
What else is on Valley View that you consider the strip?
It
Name
looked
something.
like a corporate office when we drove past
Yeah.
it. It didn't really.
But they still
it
can
wasn't giving
charge.
strip.
You still can charge strip prices.
And that's all who in there is tourists.
Fuck no.
Tourists go there.
I'm not paying strip prices for some on Valley View.
Because if that's the case, then Lolo's is not a strip location.
It's not.
But
Yes, it is.
it's really close though.
It's a tourist spot. That's all.
So Silver Sevens is a strip to you?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
That big ass box. If you going north, if you going I want to say if you going west on Sahara, the strip to me does not stop until Decatur.
I'm gonna say Decatur.
If you going east on Sahara, the strip does not stop until
Eastern or Maryland?
Spencer.
So
That's like right here. Right
so-
where we at.
So the Sierra Vistas is a strip.
No, but they can say
They say
no.
essential.
But if they can do no, because we know the hustle. We know the hustle already, Ivan. So if a nigga say I got an Airbnb, nigga gonna say 5-minute walk from the strip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're according to you right now, that's the strip. So technically, I can charge you strip prices if my Airbnb there.
Yes,
do.
they
They
do.
do.
If you
do.
go on
They
Airbnb
do.
right now, for the niggas that don't live in Las Vegas, they will have you in the motherfucking hood,
Have
right
you-
next to a drug house,
have you
and
on
say
Twain,
it's a
nigga.
5-minute walk from the strip.
That is fucking insane.
They have my best friend. Her and her group of friends came out here and did an Airbnb that was 5 minutes away, and it was kind of crazy.
And if you going south,
I was like, what?
if you going south now, the strip don't stop until probably about Cactus.
Yeah.
Cause now you got the big what the fuck is?
Cactus?
Yes, because now you got the one on Silverado Ranch. What casino is that?
South Point.
South Point.
You got the South
South
Point.
Point is not the strip.
They classify that.
That's called the south point of the strip because it's the
Yes.
south point of the strip.
So you talking about Cactus now, and then if you going north, Charleston.
We're not talking about technically. We live here.
But then you can't even say Charleston no more because at some point
You're
they're gonna be
get Fremont experience.
downtown niggas gonna, you know what I mean? They revitalizing that for real. They putting a lot of money
There's
in
a
downtown.
but there's a distinction between downtown and the strip.
For now.
No.
Bro, what is the difference between Fremont experience and walking up to Strip?
The strip is not even in Las Vegas, the city of Las Vegas. That's incorporated Clark County. That's technically not even Las
Enterprise,
Vegas as a
ain't
city.
It's Enterprise, right?
No,
Paradise.
Enterprise is further down.
You said Paradise, Mike?
Yeah, Paradise.
Paradise.
We talking about prices though.
I do Uber, and when people ask like, "What do you do in Vegas?" I always send them to downtown because you're not paying strip prices.
For
there's
now,
there's
though.
a distinct there's a clear distinction between the two.
Las Vegas is putting a lot of money into downtown. For now.
They've been doing that.
No, they're putting a lot of money. They're really revitalizing
They've
it.
been putting a lot of
But
money.
what I'm
into
saying
downtown.
is, as much money as they're putting into it, at some point,
They gotta
it's going
get-
to be.
they gotta get it back.
They're gonna want their return on investment, and they're going to start bringing up their prices like they do on the Strip. I don't think they'll be like extreme loans. You know what I mean? It's like $9 for a Coke on the Strip.
Yeah,
I don't know if it'll
it's
ever
a,
be
it's
there.
a Gucci store on Las
But
Vegas
it'll be-
Boulevard.
it'll be-
We charging y'all for that.
But at some point on downtown, it'd be $6-7 for a Coke.
I doubt it. That's the appeal. That's the appeal. You get the Las Vegas
But
feel
they're doing a
without
lot
strip
of
prices.
they're doing a lot of like building down there though. Like
Oh,
they're-
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're
They
gonna
And it
wanna-
came up.
Yeah, we went for his birthday. We
Welvin
went
is the
to-
only sign of old downtown.
No, I don't agree. It'd be a lot of vagabonds on Fremont still.
In the morning, at
No,
night, they
at
get them
night.
niggas out of there.
At night too. And I'm old enough, and as a native, I'm old enough to remember what the strip looked like.
Niggas used to never
before
go
they
to
put
downtown.
that before they put that motherfucking thing on top of Fremont. I remember when
that.
it.
Yeah, I
the
remember
fuck
that too.
away
You
from
stay
there.
away from there, yeah.
So I've seen how much money they've pumped into downtown, and even after that, like just revitalizing some of the buildings there, like necessarily like I want to say off Fremont, but like they've been putting a lot of money into the
making my
downtown.
point.
It's you're still not paying what you would pay on the strip. they've been putting money.
You got
into
the Children's Discovery Museum right there. You got the Smith Center right there. They revitalizing all of the housing
stuff
and the
been over
way
there.
it looks downtown,
That stuff been over
along with. And then they just put a big that big restaurant chain.
Broken Yoke.
The Broken Yoke is down there now.
Is it?
That's where I went for
Yeah,
my birthday.
it's
Yeah,
nice.
This morning.
fire. You got they got that restaurant chain down there. They revitalizing it, and then already you have if you walk down Fremont Experience at night, it looks nothing. You could picture yourself walking down the Strip. At some point, I need my money back.
I don't think so. I agree. I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree because I feel like they've been putting money into the downtown since late 90s.
And we've already said that it already looks completely different than what it was from when we were growing up. And I could go to further. I probably was only down there once or twice, but I ain't never hear my parents say it's expensive down here.
on downtown.
Yeah.
They're still not. You can still book a room for like $15 downtown.
Really?
Where?
Fuck does that?
Don't worry about it. I don't need y'all to know.
Oh, like, which-
I don't need not the Thunderbird. I'm talking about on Fremont, downtown Las Vegas.
Like the
At
D
the
or whatever.
D?
Yeah, the D or whatever.
I'm not listen. Just
Golden
know
Gate.
if you
Look,
need
we fucking
somewhere to
Plaza.
stay for the night, you can get a room for less than
Man, look,
$20, $30.
me
with
and
taxes.
she don't listen to this show, so it'll be cool. Me and wifey took an old lady down there, and I was like,
She requested
even
to go
wanna
there too. Is at the
She
Grand?
requested it. It's
I'm-
crazy.
She was like, the Grand is cool.
I
I'm
mean, it's
like,
the first
okay.
time. See, I told you, and I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Me and wifey are getting to the point. I don't even want to put wifey in this. I'm getting to the point where I got some bougie tendencies.
Hey, it happens.
So
bro.
when you tell me this is where your staycations be,
I'm judging.
So because you know what I mean, because we doing the what's them five the love languages. We want to go to where we going where you going. So when I walk in this place and I'm looking, I'm kind of looking at you like,
It's because it's affordable.
what the fuck is this?
It's affordable. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm in a prime Las Vegas location. It's old Vegas.
This is high key gross.
And it wasn't even like renovated. Like,
Now that
Was it the Circa?
No,
no,
That's Circa
I
brand
want to go.
new.
I want to go to the Circa.
Circa ain't
brand
brand
new.
new.
I
It's a
wanna-
remodeled building,
Yeah,
ain't it?
go to Circle. That's a brand new building.
Circle's a
but it's
brand
like
new
it's
building.
like ain't it like $30 to go into the pool area?
Like
Yeah,
40.
sure. So
40.
that, like 30, 40 bucks.
Fuck
40.
crazy.
But if you stay there, you get a free
And
pass.
it's adults only too. That's the part
Yeah,
that's
the
kind of
whole-
like
The whole
Yeah,
casino
like-
is a 21. It's 21
Yeah.
plus.
the whole place.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get in there, and they at one point they used to check your ID to make sure. I don't know if they still do. Like even to walk in the motherfucker, they
Yeah.
check your ID.
Well, I know me and wifey we stayed at the D, and I'm like, shit.
It wasn't the D.
The
It was
D.
the Grand.
Oh, it was the Grand? Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah.
But they put the what's name down there. When they took it out of the palms.
But the Grand looked like shit. You walk into a room in the Grand, it looked like a mafia member and killed somebody up in this.
I ain't never. What did you?
Yeah, the red carpet. I said,
Oh.
Lord, get
What did
me
the
out of
Grand
here.
used to
This is
be?
the original.
What did the Grand used to be?
Wasn't it the Fitzgerald?
Was
Yeah,
it?
It was.
Was it the
I think
Fitzgerald?
It was Fitzgerald.
Okay. Because a lot of them used to be.
Something else.
Something else.
Yeah.
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 Same on the strip.
Definitely get me out of here.
No, a lot of them strip places were what they
No.
came in as. Yeah, they are. A lot of them.
The Mirage wasn't always the Mirage.
What was the Mirage before that? Mirage was brand new.
Was it
Brand
the
new.
Flamingo?
No, the Mirage was brand new. The Flamingo is still what it is.
It's still the Flamingo.
From my understanding, the Flamingo
I thought it
still
was something
looks.
else.
No, the Flamingo
The
still.
Flamingo's
Yeah,
original.
It's still the Flamingo.
Oh, okay.
That's the.
What the Riviera used to be.
Riviera, they tore it down.
Is
It-
no
they
longer.
found blue there.
Found Blues there. They used to be like the El Rancho, and yeah, it used to be the El Rancho.
SL was Sahara. I don't know what they were like back then, but
It's-
I know
it's a-
I heard
it's a
some
few-
of them casinos had older names.
It's a few, but
Caesars
the
is original.
Caesars is original. MGM is original. The Mirage was original until they, yeah, majority of them. The majority of the resorts, yeah. Excalibur always was that. Luxor, Mandalay
Mad
Bay.
about the Mirage, man. I feel like the Mirage was doomed after old boy got bit.
After them Tigers started eating
After
niggas.
old boy got
Yeah.
bit, I felt like
That was
at
'cause
some point
that
the
was their big
Mirage-
attraction.
That was it. Yeah.
But it was in the
Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy.
That was
Yeah.
them niggas was like the fucking Beatles
Yeah.
there until
Roy got ate up.
put that nigga in there.
By the crime, baby.
Ate that nigga like Frosted Flakes.
Keep on that nigga.
That shit was like 20 years ago too.
Yeah.
Was that long ago?
Yeah.
What's this? This is
like
the
2003.
2000s.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Bit that motherfucker, man. I'm not even trying to make like fun of it, but
Do y'all remember one of them lions got loose in the neighborhood?
What lions?
One of Roy's lions got loose.
I don't remember that.
Stay
But
there?
because you know where they
They
live
look like they
at.
had tigers.
I mean, Tiger.
You know where they live at, right?
Yeah, they live right there on Vegas. They
Vegas
used to live on
Drive,
Vegas
yeah.
Drive in Decatur.
You can see it. I don't think I knew that until you said something though.
Because you like if you wouldn't know where it was, you would like pass right by. But
Yeah.
they got like all
It's a lot of
the
those
tigers
Now,
on the
yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
I don't know who lives there now. I heard that I don't know if it's still theirs.
No, they both died.
The other one died too.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, damn.
Let's not put no misinformation. Out. He didn't die from getting bit by the
No,
tiger.
he didn't.
just-
No, he didn't.
Life.
What?
just-
Just died.
What?
he just
The
died.
tiger didn't kill him.
The tiger didn't kill him. The tiger didn't kill him. It might have took his,
When you
it might have
have,
took
like,
his zest for life, but it didn't
When
kill
you
him.
have an injury like that, though,
What did he
it's
die
kinda
from?
like,
Okay,
you-
what did he die from?
I don't know. I don't know what he died from. He didn't die from being bit by the tiger.
I think he had a heart. Warner had a heart attack.
Come on, man. The tiger put him at the gates.
He didn't die from that.
The
though.
tiger held him up like
like a rag doll.
like Mufasa did Simba, just to
Siegfried died
tell him.
in January 2021. Roy died 2020 May.
See,
Oh damn, they
probably
lasted
had
about 15
COVID.
years.
Yeah.
So
probably
might have had COVID.
Yeah.
So Monteclair put him in a coma for 15 years.
Y'all stupid. Y'all go to hell.
No, when they put that nigga on TV, man, I say y'all gotta stop
was on
doing this
TV.
shit for ratings.
2003 when he got bit by the
it
tiger.
was on TV.
No, when they put him on TV to make so everybody can see like he's still alive and shit.
Oh.
Like y'all gotta stop doing that shit, man. Putting these motherfuckers on TV when they all fucked up. This nigga's a vegetable.
Was he?
Don't say that.
I didn't see it. So I don't know.
It's fucked up.
Nah, they just had to like reconstruct his face kind of thing.
The tiger bit him in his
On the
face.
neck.
Like it bit him on his neck, but it like
He broke his spine. The tiger broke his spine. He bit him on the neck, broke his spine, punctured a lung. He did some shit like he grabbed him by his neck and took him off the stage.
He Christopher Reeve did.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
I did
tiger,
not
like,
know that.
drug him off the stage.
Oh, I
by
didn't
the
know
mouth.
that. I didn't know that. I was not aware of that.
Fucked him up.
So Roy died from COVID in 2020.
See, I knew one of them
And
died from
Siegfried
COVID.
died from pancreatic cancer.
Oh yeah, that take you out.
A tiger bite and a fucking pancreatic cancer. God
Nah,
just didn't
Roy
like you.
was-
God just wasn't fucking
No,
with you.
Roy died. The one got COVID was the one got bit
Oh,
by
but
the.
y'all's lived in that motherfucker.
Hit it with the- Why we like this, man? Go ahead.
Please.
Just give me a bunk bed. my
Oh my God.
nigga. It's bunk bed me, dog. I'll let y'all know when it's time, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm gonna be your best friend. I'll let you know when it's time. I ain't even gonna pop up on you. I'm gonna let you know you finna die, nigga.
Man, that nigga just knock on your bedroom door. You ready? God damn.
Yeah, you already know what's up. I ain't even gonna pop up on you, baby. I'm sitting right here with you. We sleeping together. You ready, B? That's it. We just gonna wake up one day. You ready, B? Oh man. Just like what else? What else? They got a documentary come out on the fucking monkey.
What one?
Remember Travis the chimp?
No.
They got a documentary on HBO Max coming out on it. Travis the chimp, and she revealed her face on Oprah.
Oh, the lady that only.
He ripped her hands off, her nose, her
A
eyes.
chimpanzee?
Yes.
Yeah. He
You remember
went
on
crazy.
Nope? I think that was based on like a real.
I ain't seen no.
His name was Travis the Chimp. He was like one of them actor monkeys. That
And that's the
sounds crazy.
thing. Why do you want to have that type of animal as a pet?
Cause white people be doing.
They
that.
said he was.
That's crazy.
They said that motherfucker was driving and all type of shit.
A chimp driving a car.
Shit, Michael had one.
Yeah. Driving the
Why
car
do
and
you
all
want
that shit.
that though? Like
know.
why?
I do. I'll get a pet monkey if I had money. Like make sure he
Leave
can-
all them things in the
Nah,
wild.
I never-
Do not. I don't want it.
I seen. It was,
Ate her face and some more shit.
I seen the clip. It's a clip on Instagram, or not Instagram, Twitter, where the monkey like grabbed this dude head and like Indian, like grabbed and like ripped a piece of his skin off.
Shit.
And you could literally see his skull. I said, "Oh yeah, nah,
The motherfuckers ain't playing. I don't get it. I don't get it.
nah, they not. Them are wild animals.
I don't get it.
Leave them in the wild.
Please."
So whatever, man. Hey, let it be. Let it be.
But you know, it's
I like watching
really
it. I
it's
need
really a
more.
market for that though. Like people buy
Absolutely.
they say they're exotic animals. Like
Yeah.
I remember I was looking at something on I think it was on TikTok where it was an abandoned aquarium where they had this big ass white shark like in there, great white shark, and it was dead and they had like preserved it. So it was sick.
That's hard.
It was sick, but he was like, when you went in there, like you could see the full carcass, like it was just in there and it was preserved. They were like, it smells so terrible in here, and it was illegal.
bet.
Like they weren't even supposed to have these
No,
animals.
you cannot have that in
gotta
captivity.
What was the
No.
one? I think it was one dude. I forgot where it was, but I remember it was an African python, where it would like slip. Somebody upstairs was holding one illegally, and it like slipped through the roof and came
I
down
seen
and
that.
suffocated two
Probably-
boys.
probably- I think that was Florida. That's in
Yeah,
Florida.
it suffocated two boys, and they wasn't like little boys either. It's fucked up
No,
shit, man.
no, and then I think like somehow like Burmese pythons got loose in like Florida, so they like that's like a real
I don't
problem
know how
out there.
fucking people even live out there, man, with all this shit going on. Man.
No.
They be having stuff coming up through the toilets.
Yeah,
and all
most of
kinds,
that.
boy.
You see something like that, more than likely it's
The
Florida.
little boy,
Yeah.
a couple years ago, the little boy put his hand in the pond at Disney World.
Oh, and the alligator got
And
him.
the alligator got him.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ate his
man.
ass. Got him
Yeah,
out of
it's
there.
fucked
I
up,
remember
man.
that.
Fucked
But they have signs though. They have signs that say alligators like don't come.
Nothing is worse is what happened in was it Greece, but it's still fucked up.
Nah, Egypt.
Oh, with
that
the
was
sharks?
Egypt.
Was that Egypt? Yeah, we seen like you seen them 8.
But why would you even
Fucked
get in
up.
there? Like,
But because you so used to like if you hearing about shark bite, it's a difference between hearing about it and like truly seeing it and how fast it happens.
It wasn't that it was fast. It was that it was not fast.
it's on video.
Yes.
When the shark took him down.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember.
Because
that.
it was like
That
when
shit
you
happened
when you
quick.
see it on media, like if you think about like Deep Blue Sea, like the nigga ate him real quick. He was over with. The scene was over with.
Nah, not like that.
In
But
Egypt, but like the nigga bit him and then swallowed that bite and then came and got back. Like the nigga still fighting for his life and there's nothing you can do. Like seeing a nigga fighting for his life and there's nothing you do. That shit was fucked up. Like all
leave
this.
them animals alone, man.
Motherfucker was alright.
I just watched Deep Blue Sea 2. Greatest shark movie ever made.
Deep Blue Sea is?
Fuck yeah, by far.
Have
That
you-
shit was great.
Have you not seen 48 meters?
Have you not seen Sharknado?
Sharknado was crazy. 48 meters down was good as shit.
Not bad. Jaws is. I mean, not Jaws. Dude, Deep Blue Sea is the greatest shark movie ever made.
You only thinking about the Samuel L. Jackson.
No, I'm
monologue.
not.
You take Samuel L. Jackson out of the
Bro,
movie.
that shit is great.
Harry,
That is
no.
an amazing movie.
No, it is not.
That'll never get made again.
Thankfully,
No, what?
48 meters down was better.
If you look at all them '90s movies, where we are in theater, where we are in movies today, none of them movies get made today
Why not?
because it ain't nothing but Marvel.
They make Jurassic Park movies still.
Make Jurassic
Yeah,
Park
them
movies.
motherfuckers. That last one stinked.
A new Beetlejuice coming out.
New Beetlejuice is coming out in a few months.
why can't we just have some new movies?
don't know. I
Like,
wanna
why do
see
we
that
have
one.
to
I ain't
keep
gonna lie to
doing
you.
like
They lazy.
new
I remember-
so and so? Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my aunt, man. Peace to my aunt Renee, man. She was a movie head like I was. Like we all got into movies. Like I got into movies And remember when you used to go to your auntie's house or any family member and you used to walk in, they just had this big ass shelf, all the cassettes.
All the DVDs.
No, we was cassetting back then.
Oh.
The VCRs.
Yeah, so she introduced me to like movies in like 40s through 80s music.
Okay.
She was big on doo-wop and all that, so that's what she introduced me to. Yeah, so but oh my God, when she put on Beetlejuice, I was stuck.
So you're not excited for the revamp?
I heard it's not even a reboot. It's like
It's a continuation.
it's a continuation.
Yeah.
So I'm interested. I'm
agree.
interested.
I agree. It's like Top Gun Maverick. It's not like we retelling the story. We continuing the story.
And with Beetlejuice, they not like hoeing them out. So I think that was the reason I like Candyman and Beetlejuice, because Candyman only had like 8 minutes in the movie in totality, and I think Beetlejuice only had, it wasn't even 20 minutes that he was in that entire movie. So
Really?
yeah, he wasn't in that movie that long. So it was bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested.
You want to see it?
Hell yeah. That's the only thing I like Michael Keaton in.
I just feel like we
That's
just need to
insane.
have new, like, we need new stuff. Like,
So you would be-
everything is being played off of nostalgia.
You wouldn't be here for a Hocus Pocus rebrand?
They already did
They did
it.
it.
Did they?
Yeah, they did it part
Yes.
2.
Like no, not a continuation, like a brand new.
Oh, a real
like
rebrand.
like a
Ooh.
recasting.
No,
Nah,
I
you
wouldn't.
can't do
No.
You can't do that. You'll never be able to read some shit you can't redo. And as I'm starting to like see like where movies are going, I understand why reboots are like, you got to have something to tug on the heartstrings. You got to have something that brings you back to like nostalgia. I don't think where you are in movies that people, the ones that's investing the money, are willing to take big chances like that, and then it bombs. So you need something. You need a brand. You can reboot a brand or build on a brand that's already there.
These movies are upwards of $100 million to make now. Like, you want to at least put something out there that's gonna make your money back. Because I heard what's the Kevin Hart shit that just came out? That's based on the video game.
Borderlands.
I heard it did terrible. I heard it made
Terrible.
like 10 million off of like a $100+ million budget.
I mean, so that's why it's like, I'm gonna keep on throwing these Marvel movies out there.
Because they make
That's the ones
money.
that have a
They-
following.
There you go, though. But like when you talking about movies that movies that I used to see, like shout out to Bad Boys Now. You know, they had history to build off on, but Bad Boys would never been in the theaters. Fucking The Wood. Any of the classic movies that we could think of that are classic would never be in theaters these days.
Yeah, but a lot of that is due to streaming. Like if I don't have to go to the movies to see it,
I'm not going.
Or I'm not putting this in theater because it's a gamble. Now I could put Deadpool out there and I know that this is going to be this is going to make me a Billy immediately. I could throw a reboot out there. This is going to make me some money. I'm not willing to take my chance on something that's already not branded.
Ain't that one of the reasons why Tubi so big? Because it's smaller budgets and it's new ideas and concepts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Tubi ain't got that much longer based upon what you're saying, Tubi ain't got that much longer either. Because if I see something that works, now it's going to watch when a movie works on Tubi, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody's going to go watch it. Watch a big name producer go and remix it.
I don't think they're gonna remix it. I just don't think Tubi, the model of Tubi we are used to, is gonna sustain itself. Like as Tubi grows as a platform, there's gonna be more money involved. Once more money gets involved, you gotta change the platform. We're not giving all this shit away for free. You can get on Tubi for free and watch whatever you want to. You might have to deal with
Tubi
an
is
app.
really a free platform?
It's a free platform. You might have to deal like
But
the
they
big.
have the ads,
You can pay to get
though.
no commercials.
Oh,
Right.
not all of them though.
Oh,
You can go watch Views from the 7 on there right now, ad free, completely. But
Really?
yeah, the movie we was in, that's ad free. Like the bigger, but they now they're licensing bigger movies. You can go in
Yeah.
there and watch like real Hollywood productions on Tubi. You have to deal with the ads then. But as Tubi makes more money,
Yeah.
we're gonna change. When Netflix started, it was like $3. Now Netflix is a cell phone bill,
$22.
Fucking shit.
and you can't even share the motherfucker. Like it's
Netflix high key killing. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. Netflix has some shit on there. They high key disrespected me with the McNair documentary. I wasn't feeling that too
somebody
much.
asked me about that today.
That pissed me off. That really pissed me
that's
off. It's but Steve McNair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 58 minutes. 58 minutes and half of it was about his football career.
He was a football player.
But
And
it's
then they
supposed it was
kept,
about
like-
to be it was supposed to be about the murder of Steve McNair.
Yeah. And then they kept like, time jumping.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that. Like,
So it's like
let's stick
to me,
what
I'm
we're
looking at it
doing
like
now.
y'all buying time. You know what I'm saying? Where I think that it was a lot more in that story that they could have told.
So the whole time you watch it, like get to the killing.
Not necessarily get to the killing, but it's like
Get to what happened, like
Yeah.
like
they'll
the Lacey
lead. They'll
Peterson.
lead. They like they led with the fucking. They led with the football, and then go back to the scene, and then go back to football, and then give you some more of the murder scene, that shit like that. Like I could tell y'all trying to buy time. It's 58 fucking minutes, man.
So it could have also been that they were trying to like shed light on who he was. For
Everybody knows who the fuck Steve McNair
Well,
is.
not everybody.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
What?
But I do agree with you. Like, I feel like they could have focused more on the case, and then like they did with Lacey Peterson.
If you don't
That
know who the
was-
fuck Steve McNair is, then you shouldn't. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Everybody don't know who Steve McNair
He was the
is.
face of a brand new fucking franchise. How do you not know who Steve McNair
Nobody
is?
even remembers that though. Like even yesterday when we were sitting down watching it, I was like, "This was the Oilers," and I was like, "That was in Houston." And you were like, "No, it's based off of they're in Nashville, but they were in Houston first." Like those are things that I didn't know. I had no idea. I forgot all about that football team.
Even now, you don't know who the fuck the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans is now. Why would you know who it was back then?
No, McNair was one of them ones, man. And he
us?
and he literally for everybody. And he literally came up.
You
he
have
was
to
1 inch
remember-
away from winning a Super Bowl.
You have to remember that there's different generations.
Fuck
like
them
the
generations.
ones that are after you, like they probably don't remember that. That's in the 90s,
And
like
his
early
case
2000s.
was his case was hella big.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, but
remember
if
any
you're
of that.
born after 2009, when he died, you're not gonna know.
It's like saying, excuse me.
Damn,
That's like saying, ooh, that water was down the
Wait,
wrong
did he die
pipe.
2009? It was 2009.
It was like 09.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
new.
like you're not gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know the guy died.
Yeah, murder suicide. His girlfriend killed him.
Yeah, I was in boot camp in 2009, so like I didn't know.
I did like because I wasn't familiar with it. I knew of it. The Lacey Peterson documentary was pretty good for someone who I was
You don't
this was
remember?
2002,
Yeah.
so I'm what 14.
13.
I remember the name, but I didn't remember what it was
I
of
don't
the
remember
case.
the name. I don't remember.
I remember the name.
You don't remember with Scott Peterson?
I remember the names. I don't remember the case.
He was a dirty dog.
He said that he went fishing. He came back. His wife was gone. His pregnant wife. She was like 8 months. She was gone. Never came back. And then she ended up popping out of the fucking
out of the bay where he
Yeah.
said he went to go fishing.
Oh, jeez.
And
Oh,
he had a
wow.
girlfriend.
And the baby. And the baby.
And the baby.
so
And-
she gave birth in the water,
Yeah.
dead.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like the baby was pulled from her torso.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was sick though. Like if you watch, yeah, like the and that's why I said if they would have did that one similar to Lacey Peterson, because they actually went all into the details. Like they first, they shed light on her first, who she was, and then they got into like they brought the girlfriend in, like you knew what was going on with the mistress and all that stuff, and it just all kind of came together. But
Yeah.
I think they should do Ray Caruth like that.
I was
too.
just about to say that. You took the words out of my
Yeah,
mouth.
the
they
baby.
need
Ray
to do Ray
Caruth need.
The baby lived, and he got he
He out of prison, ain't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He been out of prison for a minute, and the baby lived.
Yeah, but
Baby
she
Leah.
didn't.
Yeah, but I think there's been a few documentaries
three
on
ain't
him
bad.
already.
Yeah,
they got
but
a
if
30
they-
for 30 on him. Once you get a 30 for 30,
Yeah.
you ain't even lead
Oh,
back.
yeah, no.
You got a 30 for 30 on Ray Caruth.
He was sick.
I mean,
Steve Harvey, when he remember when he made the
Yeah.
joke about him being, he was like, I know he ate in that fucking
it's a
truck,
forceful abortion.
and the baby still lived.
The baby still lives. That is
You can't even
terrible.
abort a baby, right? You dumb.
I mean, that's why I guess I ain't gonna state to state, baby.
It's a comedy podcast.
I'm here for state to
let the
state,
states
man.
decide.
Because it's like you gotta. For me, yeah, let the states decide. I mean, for like a, I'm not even gonna say Nevada's like a swing state, so we don't know if we want to be liberal or conservative. You know what I'm saying? But telling somebody, I have talked to those, and we all have family that lived somewhere or near the Bible Belt. Ask them about abortion and see what they say.
Oh, they pro life like a motherfucker.
So how the fuck are you gonna force me against my religion? I'm talking about not none of these, you know what I mean, the fake Nevada Christians. I ain't talking about none of them.
Tennessee.
You talk to a fucking Christian from the South, an evangelical that they call them, and ask them about abortion and see what they say.
super pro-life.
That's why I'm okay with being state to state.
Yeah.
You can't have you can't be mad about having big government and the government got their hands in too many things and then be mad and then also be mad that you giving the power to each state.
And
To
it's,
vote.
And it still got 3 exceptions to abortions. If it does anything to the mother, rape and incest.
In some places already that it's not.
They're not doing that.
They're not doing none of that.
Oh, or you
They fighting back. They fighting back. See, I forgot what my bro called it, but like Roe versus Wade.
You
right?
ever read that case?
I didn't, but I hear it's not what it
was
makes it
The
seem.
chick,
Based
yeah.
on bullshit.
Yeah, the
Like,
chick said she got
was lying.
swindled into doing it.
Yeah.
She got swindled into going to Supreme Court. They kind of hyped her up because of feminism.
But I think this is where both parties. I forgot what the fuck they call it, but this is where both parties. I don't think either party thought that it would ever get overturned. Right, the actual overturning. Right, because if I'm a Democrat, I can run on like it's an emotional. It's an emotional topic. I can't remember what they call it in politics, right? But every year I can faithfully run on. I'm going to fight to make sure Roe versus Wade is not overturned.
Yes.
That is something I can fight for year after year after year. If I'm a Republican, I can run off of. I'm going to get this overturned year after year after year after year. I don't think either party. It's too big of a topic. It's too big of a topic. It pulls emotions on both strings. You know what I'm saying? I can run off of that. I don't think either party was understood what would happen if it actually got overturned. And now that it has,
Shit show.
it's a shit show. Although I'm here for, that's why I like, you know what I'm saying? I actually like watching like CNN and shit like that. Not because of what they talking about, but it's like, y'all are so out of touch. Y'all don't know how them fucking people feel in the fucking South where religion is a fucking way of life for these people. And if you ask them how they feel about abortion, you will get your fucking answer. But what they try to do is make it seem like the most of the country is actually liberal when it's not. You cannot be a Christian and be liberal. It's hard. You can't do it. So to hear them you hearing them talk about women's rights and all that shit, and I'm like, oh, y'all ain't spoke to a woman down there at all. So, I mean, shout out, man. It's a close race, man. I'm here for it. Shout out to the. Did any of y'all see the convention?
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Democrats, man. I gotta come here. I gotta shout out to the Democrats. I did find it surprising that Beyonce sent Trump a cease and desist,
For the same song
But-
she allowed.
but allowed the Democrats to use her name.
And her song, the same song.
What song was it?
Freedom.
Oh,
But you
It was the
know,
same song.
but
Trump
you
tried
know,
to use it.
but you know, the rumor was Beyonce was going to show up at the DNC, and it even went as far as they having TMZ announce that she was going to be there. So that's why everybody was watching it.
Hype beast.
And then about an hour into the show, Beyonce's, I don't know if it was her publicist or somebody said we was never intended to be there. It's never on the schedule. So,
She
Great-
showed
great
up on
marketing
the,
ploy,
on
though.
the soundtrack.
It's a great marketing ploy.
Got him.
so the entire world is watching the DNC because
Beyonce gonna be here.
Beyonce gonna be there. Amazing.
It's a great marketing ploy.
Great. All right, man. Look, man. I'll be critical, but I gotta give it up to the Democrats, man. You know how fucking good you gotta be to kick out the person who got the votes to be president. Y'all kicked him out, and then y'all single-handedly erased the fact that y'all opponent almost should have been dead. He should be dead right now. Niggas don't know. Niggas don't even remember
They're
that
not
no
even
more.
talking about that at all.
Cold.
That's some amazing shit.
It's crazy because I think when they initially announced that Biden was, I think the people kind of gave up and was like, oh, it's a wrap then. Trump got it. It don't seem like that no more.
Trump
No.
got
It
that
seemed, it seemed like when initially it was
close.
like
It's gonna be
it seemed like it was
close.
gonna be it seemed like it was gonna be a cakewalk, and then once the assassination attempt happened, it was like, oh yeah, he got this.
Even if you sit back, Ivan, right? And I'm sitting back and because I'm watching it. I watched both of them.
Me too.
But I'm sitting back and I'm watching. I'm like, these niggas is so good. You forget that since 2008, they've ran office
12 out of the 16 years.
every year except 4.
Yeah.
To the Democrats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Obama 2 terms, Trump 1,
And Biden.
and then
12
Biden.
out of the last 16 years we've been Democratic.
And I'm like, these niggas is good. Bill Clinton looked like he about to fall out there.
Boy, that was hard to watch. That was so hard to watch.
Biden 2.0. But
But he said he's still younger than Trump.
I don't like the fact that I didn't like
Having the old office crazy.
I didn't like the fact that
Hold
this
on.
is like the third primary. This is the third convention in a row where they bring Michelle out there just to shoot at Trump.
Yeah.
But man, was she cooking? My
She's so
God.
good.
Now,
that
do she speak
speech.
better? She speaks better than Kamala on stage.
She speaks better
She
than
has-
Obama.
she
too.
has-
Yeah, she has the charisma.
She has 0. She's the so this is where I had put it on. This is where I had put it on. I had put it on Facebook, and people were making good points, but I felt like this is what made the Obamas the most powerful couple in politics, right? Because we, as powerful as the Clintons are, we seen what happened to Hillary when she decided to run for president. If Michelle decided to run,
She got it.
she
got
would
it.
have it so easy. And the Obamas, you could say that Michelle
Yes.
is damn near more popular
Hell yeah.
She is.
than Obama is.
Hell yeah.
I mean, than Barack is.
I would agree.
That didn't happen with the Clintons.
No.
So that's where I was like, and then I'm watching Obama's speech, and I'm like, hey man, they could have closed this shit out with Michelle. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you could have. You can't top this, fam.
Michelle is what they're trying to hype Kamala to be, and Kamala's not Michelle. I think they're trying to force
I
Kamala to be
don't think
Michelle.
there's no Michelle out there. If she,
Michelle is
No.
Michelle. Yeah.
That's
She the
it.
one.
Because she's authentic. Like, she comes
Exactly.
off as authentic.
And
So
she still got like a 66. I think between 65. They were saying it on the thing. She got like a 65 to 70% approval rating, and don't even come out like that.
I bet them checks they gotta send to get them to them conventions would be crazy though.
What? I think what were they saying for the average presidential politician, husband and first lady? It's about 3,000 a minute, somewhere around there. Something crazy.
I want to know what they paid for that endorsement. Because that was a whole production
Well,
where she was like,
see,
on
I
the
don't look at
phone.
I look at the Democratic.
I ain't
see,
seen
I
that.
looked at the
It was terrible.
I looked at the Democratic convention differently, right?
it was so bad.
I looked at it differently. I looked at it like this is not about Kamala. That's how you say it. It's Kamala.
Kamala.
Yeah, I seen the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Because I've been saying Kamala.
Me too.
Kamala. I've
Yeah.
been fucking it up.
So
That Indian.
I feel like what the Democrats have been doing, they are using her to highlight the entire party. It's one of the reasons I don't think she's given an interview yet. This is to highlight the entire party. This goes beyond 2024.
Yeah.
If they win it, cool. But if they don't, they're gonna be ready
For
for
the next
28
one.
and above.
Yeah.
They got a lot of great candidates over there.
But shit.
What's
they
the
should've
lady, the Hispanic lady?
got-
Oh, that's
OSC?
what is
Yeah.
it?
Is it OSC or OSO?
Oh, they got
AOC.
AOC. They got her. They got Josh Shapiro. They got Gavin Newsom.
He gave a great speech
Uh,
too.
yeah.
Josh Shapiro.
They got some. They got some. The only
Tim
reason.
Walz was.
So this is why they saying the Democrats were kind of like they're anti-Semitic, right? Is because he's Jewish,
Yeah.
and they don't know if the country is ready to have somebody Jewish in office.
Gotcha.
Although
Yeah.
Kamala's husband is also Jewish, from my understanding.
Is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah. So they got some. So I'm feeling like the way I seen the convention, I'm like they're using this to highlight.
They power.
The
They
entire party.
This is goes beyond 2024.
flexing their power.
You know what I'm saying? I think they got the women. I'm sorry, just black women are just very, very gullible, right?
You don't have to say sorry to me.
They got the.
Preach.
I think they got black women, and without black women, there is no Democratic Party. And I think it's so many that they're okay with where they at right now. The entire world is gonna be looking at this debate, in my opinion.
Oh, I can't wait to
When's
see
the
it.
next one?
The
It's in
11th.
September.
I can't
Is
wait.
it the 11th?
Is
The
it
10th?
September 11th?
I think 10th.
You know what I'm saying? They doing it on 9/11. That's bold.
And Trump got old girl that what the fuck is her name? Trump got old girl old girl's hella disrespectful. Trump got the woman that single-handedly made Kamala drop out in 2020 to get him prepared.
Who pulling
Her
over Taylor
speech
Swift?
told her that lady's speech told Kamala the fuck.
I think people underestimate Trump in this debate.
I don't think
Oh,
they.
absolutely.
Yeah, they
Because he's
underestimate.
preparing
Yup.
for it. He's absolutely preparing.
I don't think they underestimating him. I just feel like Trump is doing a very, very bad job of not making people even think. I can't even say remember, even think about the fact that she's currently in office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Because he's focusing on like the wrong things. And that's what his party is like, you know, we really need him to pivot. Like when you listen on Fox News, they're like, is he ever going to really start talking about policy?
Yeah. Quit doing the jokes.
Because he's like, you know, at this point, like we need to focus on the fact that Kamala is in office, and right now the American people are not feeling like, you know, that we're doing the best economically. Like,
I know everybody killed dude. Even I did. That JD Vance is a motherfucker.
like
I
JD
love
Vance.
hearing him talk, bro.
I low key like
Like
him.
I be at the nigga like this.
Yo,
That's Trump running mate, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Out of all four,
the
out of
best
all
one.
four, he is by far the best speaker.
Would you
Out of
say-
all four of them.
Would you say that's the one they're preparing on the Republican side for the next past 2024?
After Trump, the Republicans are in trouble. I don't think there's not a
Next up.
you can't see the next up. You can see like 3-4 of them on the Democratic side. Like,
Absolutely.
these niggas is ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think that's why she ain't doing she hasn't done any interviews. She hasn't done some. It's like she's the face, but she's the face of. But this is a Democratic Party
yeah.
presidential ticket.
So
This is not a Kamala's ticket.
so this is not even a she earned it. It's more of a my party's backing me up to get here.
Yes, but
That's what it looks
we
like.
are going to highlight everybody. When the DNC was a fucking who's who. Their convention was a who's who of the past and the fucking present.
It was.
It's the past and the present. The RNC had, even though I like the RNCs better, to me it was just a little
More
better.
entertaining.
It was just a
Yeah.
little bit more entertaining. I couldn't get through a million speeches. I'm a preacher's kid. I'm a preacher's kid.
Yeah.
I've been born and raised in church. My grandma took me to every convention that you can think of. That's what this
Church
shit.
convention?
It's the same fucking thing. Same thing. A bunch of speeches, back to back to back to back to back with some choir. So for everybody that's been in church, the convention they're set up the same.
I never been to a church convention.
You never been like June convocation?
You ain't never been to boy. What?
Boy, that's what all the hoes be doing.
Oh, oh my God!
Shit, boy. Teenage.
You ever want to go? My grandma
grandma
still go.
You want to go to one?
No, I want to go to a
She
church
would be more
convention.
than
They
happy
be in
for
like
you to
they be in
come.
bro.
They
They
be
be in
at
like
Cashel
they be in Georgia. They be in LA. Like
So pimp
They
But
convention.
it
travel all
be-
over for them.
Tennessee is the big one.
it be when they say all the women be in church. When they say all the women be at church, they talking about them conventions.
I don't want to go to
But
a church convention.
political and religious conventions are of the same cloth.
That's why the politicians go to church.
But they
Also-
they're set up the same.
Makes sense.
So the RNC to me was a bit more entertaining because they just you got Hulk Hogan and you got niggas on there that's entertaining.
Yeah.
Right. Along with like
Tim
policies
Scott.
and shit like that. The Democrats was just talking and it was so much talking. Like fuck, mommy. But what they did was they highlighted the future, past, and fucking present in an amazing way, and they are ready far beyond 2028. The Republicans are going to be the Republicans are in trouble after 24,
And that's
regardless of how it goes.
just listening to it, I think that's the difference, right? As for the American people, like y'all keeping us entertained over here, but like
Talk about these policies.
Yeah.
But the Republicans are the ones talking about all the policies.
Yeah.
I think what the Democrats also have done well is it's all about hope and joy. They're tired
Selling
of
emotions.
They're tired of, you know what I'm saying? It's all about hope and joy so that you don't have to think about the policies. You don't got to think about
They
the
want to
policies.
highlight how you feel.
Yep.
Yes.
You know.
They're selling a lot of
And
smoke
it's
and mirrors.
also a lot of fear mongering. So that's like one of the things that was kind of a turn off for me watching it. Just seeing the fact that they really weren't talking about policy either. Like it was really based on and that other guy and that
Yeah,
y'all
yep.
know,
a pep
Project
rally.
2025 and like okay, we get that. But what are y'all going to do to like what can we do right now? Like what can we do?
I bet the people that are in like political theater, I can't imagine what them paychecks look like.
Oh my God. The motherfuckers that's actually running these campaigns, my
Yeah.
I can't
God.
imagine them.
But shout out to the Democrats, man. They're doing just as in totality, they are doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
From the top to the fucking bottom. They are doing an amazing job. Not making you think of you forget that she in office. I did for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know the thing that I've always said about Trump was Trump was the one that made you think about politics. He got people wanting to learn politics and understand it, right? Got people involved. Whether you loved them or you hated them, you started to pay attention. What the Democrats are doing now is taking you away from that and saying, we just want to get back to the pride and the joy shit. So, you know, we can continue doing the fuck shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's gonna be close, man. It's gonna be real close. It's gonna be real close.
This is gonna be one of the bigger elections we've had in a while.
I think 2020 might be the biggest we've ever seen for foreseen reasons, but it's gonna be up there. It's gonna be up there.
I think it's gonna be close.
Yeah.
Very.
I think it's gonna
Yeah,
be
I
close.
think so.
And that's the scary part. Like people think it's everybody's not gonna go for Trump. Be surprised. Them Nebraskas and them Omaha.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, them.
And it's really up to the electoral. Like, we have
Yep.
to keep that in mind as well because the popular vote, it didn't.
That's not a Republican thing.
Yeah.
Republicans do not win the popular vote. That's
no,
not-
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
they
not
haven't
even.
won. I think I had wifey look it back. What is it? What was the last?
Time they won the popular
Oh,
vote.
with George Bush, the second one.
2004.
Yeah, 2004 was the last time they won the popular vote.
And I see why they do the electoral college because if you did only popular, then they would only campaign in California,
Yep.
Texas, and New York.
But I guess that makes sense though. If 2004 was the last time, aside from Trump, that's the only other time there's been a Republican president. 2008, 12,
Yeah.
and what 16, 20? I mean, excuse me.
Yes. Yeah. But just overall, historically, the popular vote has never been like a Republican thing. Like just the way the parties.
You don't think so?
They always go by electoral.
No, I'm saying like a Republican candidate actually winning the popular vote. Historically, it's always been a Democrat.
I don't know if I believe that.
Look it up.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had her look it up. Like, wifey,
Bush didn't win in 2000. He didn't win.
He won
he won in 2000. He won the
Yeah,
popular
Al-
vote in
remember Al-
2004.
Al Gore-
Al Gore won in 2000.
Yeah.
Al Gore won in 2000.
Yeah,
That's why everybody was so upset.
and then they had
New
to
Florida, right?
because Al Gore was projected to win.
Florida.
They had to
Florida
redo
was
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah,
Florida be fucking up everything. Bro.
the same thing.
My brother's the governor here, nigga. You not winning this.
The same thing.
For
same-
what y'all talking about, nigga? For sure, I'm walking away
The
with this.
same thing. The same thing that Trump was outspoken about, and everybody flipped on him for it.
Yep.
So
I can't be mad. I can't, if this is where the election was lost, I can't be mad at it. My brother is the governor here. Nigga, you can't have this one. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
This is me.
This is me for sure. However many did 20 votes, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking
Keep
about.
the
We
family
winning
together,
them.
baby.
Nigga, what? I'm walking away with them. I don't give a fuck if I lose everywhere else. That was mine.
I'm getting this one.
Shout out, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, this shit is like NBA free agency to me,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I enjoy I can never involve myself in it.
Yeah.
From an emotional standpoint, I just can't. But I do love the semantics. I love the theater.
Yep. Yeah.
It's not about like I watch it from not an emotional standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
all of this
entertainment
shit
for
is
you.
just if you're going to vote, even though I know a lot of them, they be in the fuck shit too. But if you are going to vote, your vote will be much more powerful on a local level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you start paying attention to a candidate, by the time they start running for president, it's too late anyways. You know, you could see these people on a local level. You know what they here for. That's why no matter what the fuck CNN and them say, nobody in California is gonna fuck with her. They've been knowing her for a long time. You know what I mean? So you can't change it. You can't change it.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, because even though like
California
a
extremely
lot of people know her, for some people, just the representation alone is enough. You know, the fact that she's a black woman, and like people don't really care about anything outside of that. They're not really looking at the track record from what I've heard, just from talking to people.
yeah, but I think that's why if you see now that Trump is going to like all of these little cities,
Yeah.
because he understands to combat that, you go to all the rural areas.
And you know what else he's doing also? He's sending out mailers, and which I've noticed I haven't really seen a lot of mailers like how we used to previously. Like, you know, historically we always get, especially on a local level, you get like
absolutely.
I got
what's going
Kamala
on.
shit. I ain't never got
I'm
no
about to say, I
Trump shit
got
on the
Kamala.
door.
I haven't seen anything from Kamala outside of like online. She's spamming everywhere online, but I haven't seen any mailers from her.
Text messages too.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
text
I get
messages.
text
I keep
messages.
getting
Hate
a
them
text
shits.
message telling me I'm not registered to vote. I had to look it up because I'm like, I know I'm registered, and I am, but I'm not registered Democrat or
Yeah.
Republican. But I noticed like with him, we got a mailer. Like it's breaking down where she was a failure in every seat that she's ever held.
We got a Kamala one on the door.
I got a Kamala one.
We got a
I
Kamala
didn't
one
get,
on the
I
door.
didn't
Yeah.
get a Kamala. I didn't. Well, maybe I didn't.
You probably
see it.
wasn't there, but we definitely got one on
I
the
know
door.
I saw the Trump one, and he broke down every like seat that she's ever held and how she was a failure.
That's crazy.
At
I
each
ain't-
one.
I ain't never
And then
seen
on
that.
the
I ain't
other
bad
side-
at them.
Because
Yeah.
even then, because I'll be watching it in even it's becoming like we have like mini conversations at home because I'll be going through all the channels and shit,
Yeah.
right? So my kids ain't got no choice.
They see both perspectives.
They see,
so
you know
we're
what I'm
watching
saying?
Fox News
Yeah,
and
I'm going back and
CNN.
forth, right?
Okay.
That's
But
that.
the interesting thing is like the thing that my kid notices, like you don't see no Trump messages anywhere. Like you would have to only on Fox News, like his commercials and shit.
I see him on YouTube.
You see him on YouTube.
I get it.
You don't hear him on the radio.
I don't hear him on the
You
radio.
don't hear him on TV.
Did you see my tweet the other day?
No.
On the radio, because on the radio I was paying attention. I just so happened to be paying attention this day. On Nelly on Country Grammar,
He says Trump is
Bill Gates, Donald Trump let me in.
Yeah.
They beat this name out.
No shit.
Damn.
No bullshit. They beat the name out of the song.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying though. You will never, there's big fucking racism on both sides of the aisle, but you'll never ever get me to say how this man is the devil when before he decided to get in politics, he was beloved by everybody.
Right.
How?
Right.
We love.
everybody.
Everybody.
He was talked about heavily during that era, like in like rap music and
80s
stuff
and
too.
The
Yeah.
Apprentice, the
Yeah.
Apprentice celebrity.
Yeah.
I seen all that shit. Come on, man.
He's beloved.
And now, so that's why I was like, that's why when I'm watching Obama's speech, because I've been paying attention for so long, I told wifey, I said, this is dangerous right here. For the simple fact of, Obama is the only reason he decided to run in the first place. When he clowned him at the correspondence dinner. And then he ended up running for president and won.
go.
But it was
baby.
because of Obama clowning him
Yeah.
about people not taking him serious.
Mm-hmm.
At the correspondence, you know what the correspondence dinner when they had
The
a,
roast.
when they the,
Yeah,
they're like the
the
mini
roast,
roast shit.
yeah.
That was when Trump decided to run for president.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Villain origin. For that to be his villain origin story, is that what they call it?
That's a cold motherfucker right
Yeah.
there.
At Obama's correspondence dinner. So
motherfucker.
that's why I'm like, hey man, the last time that when because Obama started shooting, Obama was cussing him out in church terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said, hey man, last time this happened,
I'm
all right.
Take your job, nigga. And took it.
But shout out,
Took
man.
his black job.
Took his black job.
Shout out, man. I don't know how y'all can be watching Love and Hip Hop and not love what's going on in politics right now, man.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's very entertaining. I watched all 4 days of the convention. So.
You see when they was doing like the votes, the nominees, and they had like the music from everybody different city. So they get to Hawaii, they play Bruno Mars, and then they got to Georgia, start playing Lil Jon and Lil Jon.
Yeah.
Nice
did.
little pepper.
I mean, they did that shit. They did that
did.
shit. Except the talking. Everything but
Yup.
the talking was
Talk
putting
about
the
no
nigga to
policy.
sleep. My God. Every speech was about fucking Trump. You ain't gonna talk about nothing else?
Tim Walz was the one that really had me. That was the biggest snooze fest I've ever. I'm like, why did she pick him? Like,
To Minnesota? Because of Minnesota. Minnesota got what? 12, 14? Was it 12 or 14 electoral votes?
Do they? They got that
Yeah.
many?
Hell yeah.
Why?
it take Fox News to talk about to break down like his career in the military and then also
Oh,
his
yeah,
coaching
fuck,
career.
yeah.
They were like he was a volunteer coach for like half of a season.
Yeah, they be going in. They be
Yeah, they
going
do.
in. They be going in. That's why I'm not a fan of MSNBC, man. They're too to the left. And it's like it's just so fucking sad. Oh my God. Have you ever been to it reminds me of a Jehovah's Witness ceremony. Like a sermon.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to one?
They just talking monotone. There's no emotion. They just-
Yeah, like
yeah.
I'll never forget,
Tone
right?
deaf.
Because my dad's side of the family are like all Jehovah's Witnesses, right? So when my cousin passed away, everybody, like, she was widely known. So like everybody was at her funeral, right? And my uncle gave the eulogy. My uncle was a Jehovah's Witness pastor. So the way they talk is just kind of
So
like
boring.
it's like, you know, it's right.
Not
So-
the pastor.
Nigga, it's calm. So you know, like Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't get like
Emotional.
You don't
So it just be
feel
like-
they don't get the Holy Ghost like you say.
yeah. So they
That is
just
crazy. What?
so they just be like
They don't get
They
loud.
be like you know, yeah. Some of my family members, you know, like how Michael Jackson and them talking like that high pitch. That's really a thing,
Yeah.
right? And it's really a thing with like certain Jehovah's Witnesses. They do that.
Yeah, but Joe Jackson was also a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
He
but-
had a soft voice too though,
but you
didn't
never,
he?
yeah, you never caught them yelling, like screaming and stuff like that, like when they talk.
Did you see the Jackson American Dream?
Yeah,
mean,
but that's
that's-
behind the scenes. I'm talking about like when they
Oh,
giving
in
sermons and
public.
shit like
Yeah.
that. It's kind of, and so I'm at some point I just start paying attention to the crowd and everybody's kind of just like, right. And so we all sitting as a family and my uncle that gave the eulogy was like, I don't know what they were expecting, like the James Brown dance. But that's how I felt like watching the Democrats speak. Like it was just, my God, where's the energy? Just a little bit.
That is
Yeah,
insane.
Michelle was the shining star.
She was.
She was the shining star.
Yeah, she had me all the way drawn in. I was like, okay,
And shout out to
do something.
shout out to all of y'all with the Moore shit.
The what? Oh, demure.
What does that mean? I've been seeing everybody talk about that. Demure.
I don't know what the fuck it mean, but
It means shy and modest. That's the actual.
it was a TikTok creator like made a video,
A dude.
Yeah.
but
I don't know his pronouns.
it was supposed to. I think they said it was one of the Kardashians though too. Courtney, was it Courtney Kardashian?
I don't know
I
where.
think so,
I don't know what
yeah.
I know I was told the origins came from a TikTok creator, and I did go
It
look
did. I saw the
look
video.
into him. And she's I want to say she at this point
man booed up.
made enough money to
No.
to cover her transition costs.
No, he didn't. That's what they were talking about on Twitter yesterday. He didn't trademark it. He didn't
No,
They were saying he didn't
no.
trademark
He made enough money off that video.
No, he was saying like he was on. It was the video of him crying. That's the first time I saw it. Was him crying like he didn't trademark it, so he felt like he missed out on a lot of money, so he don't have the money for his transition.
Yikes!
That's what I saw. That's what made me go look it up. Like, what is this demure shit I keep seeing? But the first thing I seen was him on Twitter crying,
Very
saying
demure.
he didn't trademark it, so he missed out on a lot of money.
Yeah,
So,
I was seeing all the kind of like the women saying it and shit. So
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
People just
shout
they
out.
just
That's
like to jump
another,
on. It's another diabolical. Like it's just I'm sick of it.
No, that's
like
a,
y'all will
um,
run some shit into the ground.
toxic masculinity came from same cloth.
Yeah,
It was a gay man came
Was
up
it?
with that term.
or cis. That was kind of
I don't know where the fuck this came
cis.
from.
Yeah, that was.
That's for sure from them. People trying to distinguish their sexual identity, I guess.
Oh man,
Everybody want to feel seen. I ain't mad at it.
Ivan, you got an old school smooth group on? You got one?
Yeah, I got one. Fuck it.
Do you? You sure?
Yeah, I got one.
Come on, man.
It's been a minute, man.
It's been a minute.
I don't know. Go ahead and let us down.
See,
real quick.
one of y'all two, your boy was melting down on. I seen he was melting down on Instagram today.
Who?
Brian from Day 26. He's mad that they not
Wrong one.
Puffy ain't get them their royalties.
that Day 26 is not in the top 5 R&B groups of all time.
What?
Wow.
They only got 2 albums.
They only have 2 albums.
Ain't in the top 50.
I don't even think nobody
Oh, you
even
got a
listens to
new,
it.
you got a new phone
Yeah, I
and
got
shit.
the new one. Yeah.
Oh shit, he came up.
I don't see the other
Wait,
attachment.
what kind do
Ivan.
you got? Oh,
15. I
the
got 15.
Ain't got no
okay.
headphone jack no
Fuck,
more.
man. Well, we gonna have to come in with the old school smooth groove next week, man.
Yeah.
I don't see the other attachment. Well, y'all got
Oh, you need the C, the USB-C.
Yeah, the USB-C.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got money.
y'all got anything for anything on the docket before we get up out of here?
No, not really. Just I would say like for voters, make sure y'all pay attention on a local level. Like if y'all really gonna get out there and try to make a difference, don't get so caught up in the clickbait that they've been feeding and regurgitating, because that really it's not really affecting us. You
I agree.
gotta get out there and pay
Yes.
attention. And I honestly I need to do a better job on my part as well, because I'm like I haven't really seen. I haven't seen the mailers and stuff for like the things that directly affect me, in our community, and I need to get out there and kind of
I
start
could
looking.
never, and I know people give me flack for it. I could never see myself voting for someone where I only agree with them on 1 or 2 issues. That's on
So
both sides.
you need to
That's on
agree
both
on
sides.
everything.
Majority.
Yeah.
I think
for me to be like, I vote for this. Me voting for this candidate means I'm endorsing this candidate.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing the necessary evil shit.
I
I'm not
know.
doing I'm only voting for this person because they black. I'm not voting for this person because they Democrat or they Republican. I'm not doing that shit. Everybody knows I like Malcolm X, and Malcolm says, I am for the truth no matter who tells it. If I do not agree with you, I cannot see myself going into somewhere and endorsing you with my vote. I don't give a fuck how little people think that is or how big people. That's still mine. That's something that I pay taxes for,
Yeah.
and I can't see myself inserting myself into a system that I do not agree with.
Yeah. And I do see, I do also think that a lot of people don't realize that there is power with withholding your vote as well. Because a lot of times it's like if you are just voting for the lesser of the evil, 2 evils or whatever, it's not
Or voting
really,
just to
you're not
do
really
it.
serving yourself. It's just because you're throwing your vote away regardless.
I don't think our ancestors died for us to vote for lesser of 2 evils. They died for us to have a choice. We have a choice to vote and pick what it is. But if you keep saying I'm choosing the lesser of 2 evils,
My
kinda
ancestors
giving up.
didn't just die for us to vote either.
I gotta
I
stop that
hate when
narrative,
people
too.
say that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were fighting for
A choice to us
They
to
were
have
fighting
freedom.
for a lot more. Voting was somewhere up in there, but it was so much more going on.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when people say that shit just to give it up to What? So I
Yeah.
don't see it? So I get a fucking sticker?
And all this shaming because
So I can post that I did vote.
Yeah.
That's
I'll post
another
sticker.
thing that like I hate that it's become such a social thing, and I guess you really can't. I guess it can't not be a social thing in the era that we live in right now. But I remember it was a time where people didn't even really talk about politics at all. Like now, people wear like a brand of honor, like a badge of honor, like. I'm a Democrat and I'm voting for this, and that, but they can't tell you not one policy that is affecting them directly.
Well, now what you do see is I remember the first time around, or the second time around, even the second time around, there were a lot of people that were afraid to show their support for Trump for whatever reasons.
Because they
That's
don't
not
want to
the
be
case
painted as
anymore.
racist.
That's not the case anymore.
That a lot of people don't want to because they don't want to be looked
Boys,
at as a racist.
Different horns,
to be totally
same fucking devil, bro.
to be totally honest, like when people say that they support Trump, they look at you like you're either an Uncle Tom or
Yep.
you're a racist.
Yep.
There is no in between.
Yep.
Or really fucking stupid.
That too.
If Kamala free the homies, we be all lit. Schoolboy Q just said that on this album this year. So, I mean,
We don't even hear like Indians, like Kamala's ancestors. Like what that side was wrong, or my algorithm was just fucked
she
up.
had them all on. She had her family all on stage, and I was like,
And they were like honing in like on like the Indian supporters
Yeah.
in the
Were they?
Yeah, in the audience they were out there.
You
they were
can,
crying tears.
you can see.
Tears of support.
See, like I said, I'll be watching. I'm watching everything. I'll be watching everything. You know what I'm saying? I'll be reading articles and shit. You can see how very, very careful they are in putting the words together of what she is. What she is not the issue.
Right.
It's what she chooses to be in what room she's in.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the problem.
what the issue is.
when
She don't stand on
You can
nothing.
see the media like they don't really want to outcast, so they'll be like, she the first. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But you know,
And you could tell too, like they're really phasing out. Like they're not talking about her dad at all. I'm like, did he just completely disappear? Like
is her dad alive?
I don't know, but they,
he
they said
died.
that they separated, and then her whole speech was about her mom. Like when you listen to the people that were recapping, they're like,
Black
we don't
women
care
aren't-
about your mama.
Black women aren't too fond of black males.
He ain't black.
He's
He like
Jamaican.
a white Asian Jamaican.
No. I'm saying if I'm talking to my base,
Oh yeah. You ain't gonna talk about no black.
ain't
man.
missing
Yeah, they're
nothing.
going off
talking
of
about
the
no
single,
man
the
that's straight.
single mother.
Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna. That's not all black women, but
The
No, he
masses.
alive.
We talking about the masses.
He alive.
Where that nigga at?
Yeah, they're not talking about him at all. It's just all
Yeah,
about
you-
what the mom taught her.
if you talking about your base, they ain't missing their daddy anyways. You know what I'm saying? And if Trump end up winning, they ain't gonna blame it on black men anyway. So
That's
you
true.
know
For
what I'm
not
saying?
supporting?
She just leaning into her base, and that's
That is true. I didn't
what
think
it
about
is.
that.
What it is. What it is.
But they want to highlight that she's mixed, but that she's black, and that's the
You
black
have to
piece
be-
of her is her father.
No, but the black, just saying I'm black is enough for some people. And when you say I'm black, not only
And my daddy left me
not
too.
only do I have the support of a lot of the black community, black
Mm-hmm.
women, black men, black fraternities and sororities, black unions. You have all of these things that come with the support of being black, but I would doubt that she would ever get on stage and say, you know what I mean? Because now you're outcast.
She say shit
Or even Obama had to come out and say like, I'm the president for all people.
I'm a woman of color. She has to.
Yeah.
She always say that. or-
They always say that
Yeah.
though, and that be the thing too. Is like we're giving away all this free support, and they're
getting
telling you flat out that I'm the president of everybody. I'm not looking to assist this specific community when.
But that's the thing about withholding our vote, though, is like they know she was only president because they did not want to alienate black women.
Yeah.
It's the only reason. Without black women, they have zero chance of winning any election. So it shows you the power of our vote. Now, the way we use it, it's a different scenario. But we can't come together. We never will. I don't think we ever will.
I'm hopeful that we will.
Fuck no. When you talk about, we sit here and we talk about the problems in the black community, right? And when we fail to realize we damn near have a civil war every 2 years over politics in our community. Every 2 years. Locally, local, national, local, national, local, national, local, national. Every 2 years. You can't fucking put no shit together in 2 years. And then we're gonna break it right the fuck back up. So we ain't even started touching on, you know, the bad habits that we got because of slavery and how we got here and relationships and children, and we ain't even being touching on all those things, because every 2 years we getting slaughtered. We slaughter each other, and they just up there.
Chilling. It's a dirty game.
What can you do, man? Pray for us.
Pray for us. It's crazy.
Because they just, you know, pray for us, man. I don't see no light at the end of the tunnel. I don't. Like, and then you got the Asians to look at it. Like, less than 2% of Asians involve themselves in the political system. And they have, you can go to every city and see a Chinatown. When they come out here, they get bused to Chinatown to spend money with them. I don't see us ever getting there.
We suck at group economics.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's group economics for sure.
We're horrible at it, even with our own family, within our families. You ever try to pull money together with your family to buy something? Shit.
How much of that is
just try to go on vacation together?
Nigga.
how much of that is tied into
Trust.
yeah.
It's trust issues, yeah.
And every 2 years we into it.
I'm blocked right now
By your family members?
by a family member.
Damn.
No, I think
That's crazy.
I had seen a Facebook post I think from Jeremy. Right? And I was just reading it, just curious. All women. And I'm just seeing the responses, and I'm like, man, we ain't got no hope, man.
No, it's the demographic.
He's good.
But he represents a
Honestly.
demographic that's a big demographic.
He's good for that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great at
What?
it. Represent that demographic.
All right.
Yeah. He like Beyonce. Like, your whole demographic is just cat ladies that you finna get married to. You remember when Beyonce was like, when Beyonce was putting out all these songs and shit,
That
it was
lemonade.
like,
But they say she was really going through something though during that time.
when Beyonce was putting out all these sad ass songs, and then she ends up
Getting
you know, all
married
these
the same year.
broken hearted ass motherfuckers, and I'm getting married.
Never left her husband.
I'm going right home to my husband when I leave the studio.
I'm going right home to my husband.
and make babies.
Jeremy be like,
Multiple babies.
Jeremy, like, he does great at like leading to his base, but Jeremy be hitting them with the fucking the mean quotes and shit, and then boom, ring.
For the royal wedding.
So you see all the women on there. You see all the women. I just, you know what I mean? It's just psychology to me. You know what I mean? I don't mean it in no type of way, but like, it's just psychology to me, because he be saying all the shit, and you see all the women that be going through shit be on there.
I
Like,
never thought about
that's
that.
right, that's right, that's right. Tell him. That's right, but the bells and shit. And then 2 posts later, boom, we getting married. This my like, God
Boom,
damn.
I got your boyfriend. I got your man. I got him.
Damn.
I be
That's
like, man,
funny.
this nigga lead me to the water, then gonna drive a
That's
boat
how
to
I
the
go
other
though.
side.
If you like, if
think
you,
about it?
I don't know if you ever really pay attention to social media. Them be the most toxic women on that motherfucker. The ones that got a man laying right next to them.
While they posted it.
I'm posting
Why
a
they
bunch
posting
of bullshit, and I don't believe none of this shit in real life because I'm doing the exact opposite of what I'm posting. If you like really pay attention next time you see it, like think to yourself like, this is a single woman posting this, or this somebody who is in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the
In
time.
a long-term relationship, that's like, yeah.
Most of the times it be.
Yeah.
And then go to their page and see if it has digital creator. Like, this motherfucker just riling y'all up for. I'm trying to get a check from Facebook.
Because it be like, you know, it's sad, but like, there's a lot of people that take that shit super serious, man.
That's all they got. It's their religion.
Take that shit super serious, and I'll be like, damn, bro.
They be
Like, you ain't got no friends outside this shit, but I realize that's people's worlds, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's the Matrix, man. That's people's world. So they be like, I think that's why the world's so fucking depressed, man.
social media.
Yes, because it's like
Absolutely.
that's they world, so it makes you feel like you ain't got nobody.
Yeah.
So now when I step out into the real world, I really feel like I ain't got nobody.
It alienates you. It alienates you.
While I got a whole bunch of numbers in my fucking my fucking phone book in my phone.
It alienates you.
And it's scary because we're the last generation raised without social media and not the internet. So this whole new generation that's gonna come
Oh
out,
my
Yeah.
that's
god,
all
man.
they know.
It-
They
it-
be in
That's
a
sad.
world of depression.
My girls be like, I be with my girls all the time, right? And I'll be like, I always be teasing them like, why you so like deep into your phone, man? Who got you stressed out up in there, right? And they be thinking I'm like playing, but I'm really looking to see like what y'all response is.
Like, are you okay?
Yeah, cause man, you know what I mean, these
y'all
these
function without
kids
y'all
is,
phone.
these kids is something different, bro. These kids are something fucking different.
Yeah. It is. It's wild.
It's really
It's too much access. It's too much
It
because
is.
you know how like when we were younger, and not to like go on a rant or nothing, but when we were younger, we were able to unplug from
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
the kids that we went to school with.
Yup.
Some people we really only saw when we were at school. These kids have access to each other 100% of the
yeah.
time, all day long. You know, sometimes they be on the phone, on FaceTime all night. Like that was not a thing when we
No.
were growing up. It was like, okay, you're off the phone, you're done by 8:30, 9 o'clock. You're finished.
8:30, 9 o'clock. That phone is off. You in the bed.
Bro,
Exactly.
we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Man, my kids looked at me fucking crazy when I was talking to them about why the fuck do your friends got your location?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That shit is wild. My son and his friends do that. I'm like, you want the location of a bunch of boys?
Like, what the f-
They want to make sure they
It's
all
a
right.
bunch of
But
penises. Like, this is absurd to me.
Man, it's something different, man. It's something different. It's something different. I'm trying to understand.
I don't get it either.
I'm trying to understand. I'm really trying to
I
understand.
don't get it. I'm trying to figure it out too, cause like my youngest daughter, like she's literally, that's all she does.
I don't want to be the old nigga, so I be trying to get into like how
Try to
they be
keep one
feeling
foot
about
in.
things, man. I couldn't imagine being a high school kid these days and getting like 2 lights on the picture.
Oh, you get 2 likes. So,
you might as well delete it.
so you might as well delete it.
Delete it. Right. And you can't hide your likes because then they're going to be like, "Ugh,
I got
you hiding your likes. Wow.
Crazy, man.
You already know you shouldn't have posted that.
Trash.
I had to
That
tell
trash out of here.
I had to tell my daughter, man, because she had tried it, man. So I told my daughter, you know, have you seen the new high school fashion thing now, where they
No.
walking around with their pants unbuttoned?
No.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Walking with their pants in, but
I told my daughter, man, I better not ever catch you doing
Why?
that shit.
what
It's
they
the
walking?
new fashion. I don't fucking know. They just walk around with their fucking pants unbuttoned. The girls,
Oh god.
they like wear them wide. I don't know what the fuck.
The
you
wide
call it.
leg pants.
And they just have them like.
The bell bottom joints?
No, they back in baggy pants. Now.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Which are not thick thigh friendly. I tried to wear some on Saturday and was looking crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah, man.
Give me a 14.
I'm trying to understand, man, because I wholeheartedly I don't want to be the old nigga. in
You the
this.
old nigga, bro.
We
It just
are
happened. We the old
definitely
niggas.
No, I know
Yeah.
I'm the old nigga. I'm leaning to it.
Yeah.
I'm washed. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I don't want to become the old nigga where like
You gotta
my
touch. it.
kids are able to get away with shit, and
Yeah.
I'm very oblivious to what's going on around me.
Got you.
I don't want to get like that.
I got you. Yeah.
So I'm
You
trying
don't,
to
you don't
stay
want to be
into
give me
it.
my money, nigga.
I don't.
I was. They got me.
They got you?
They got me.
And I told,
They got me.
I'm sitting there telling them, don't be the old person on that. That shit ain't cool. Like that shit ain't. Don't do that.
Just as a metaphor, though. Like, everybody else know what's going on.
But you.
But you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be to give me my money, nigga.
Did your kids didn't get you?
Nah, hell no. My kids don't even.
They'll be trying.
I
They
ain't
got
even
me.
seen- I ain't even
When
seen
it
them
first
motherfuckers.
came out, they got me real good.
Good
I
day.
was waiting for my turn to go to. They was looking at me. I was like, what? What did I do? Delete that.
Yeah, man.
And don't ask me to do nothing else with y'all.
Yeah, man. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to keep up. Even with the phone pouch and shit, I thought that was gonna be they adjusted in two
Boy.
fucking.
Kids are resilient.
No, I say, man, I just be I put the case in there. I keep my phone and just put the case in there. I'm like,
Oh, that's the hustle.
And put them on silent. That's what somebody said. That was gay. Like, just put your phone on silent. Or put a burner phone in there.
Yeah.
yeah,
In the
man.
fucking
They're
side.
resilient. They find a way. They gonna find a way.
But there's a will. There's
They gonna nigga rig it. And they learned it from us.
Nah,
That's why you can't be mad.
I don't think
They learned it from us.
No, I can't say that because I don't think when I was in high school I had an addiction like that.
That's
I didn't have.
But
an
it was a
addiction
different
like that.
time. So you have to like think about it. Like we
different
had
time,
two
but
ways
addictions
back
don't
then. Like
change.
we had our two ways. We had our pagers. Like we had different devices. It wasn't the same exact because
had a-
we weren't
we had
on
a
that
fucking-
level. But
I never had one, but I vividly remember the sidekick era, and it still wasn't as bad as it is now.
I think that's when it started.
that's the
I feel like that's when it started.
But social media wasn't a thing yet. It was Black
No.
Planet and
Yeah.
MySpace.
AOL.
My-
and you
my-
had to get on a
Sidekick era?
computer to get on
That is
Black
a
Planet.
fact.
and
Facebook
all
was
that.
around sidekick era.
No, it wasn't.
But remember, Facebook was only for like college kids then at the time.
Yeah, you had to have
You-
a
you
college
had to have
You
a
email.
college
legit had
email.
to have a college email,
Email to have a Facebook.
And it was like it was an introductory thing. It wasn't like it just hit the net and everybody like it was only certain schools like they introduced certain schools. They showed that in the movie. Like certain like they introduced it school by school by school. You couldn't just get on you couldn't just get on Facebook.
I
at
think
first.
Black Planet and MySpace was like the first real introduction.
It was
to,
Black Planet by itself.
Yeah, Black Planet first, and then
MySpace was like 2004-ish.
Y'all ain't gonna give the
2004
party
too.
line a credit?
I never did party line.
You never did the party line?
I did party line.
Party line was crazy.
Once,
I did
and that's when
party
it was COVID. I was 30.
That
plus.
was when you go
No,
to
no,
the
no,
chat
no.
rooms.
Party line before
No.
Black Planet. Like you had a number and everybody called. And
Only time I've ever called Black Planet. I mean, the only time I ever called a party line was during COVID, and I was 30.
That's how I met Trina.
What?
I met Trina on the party line.
That's crazy.
Party line was crazy. You go in them different chat
Yup.
rooms.
I met Trina on the party line. The next thing I know, she was reading at my school. I was like, all right.
Yeah, nah, I never did party line. This is one of my things.
What? They used to have a radio on the party line where you could request a song on the party line and shit. And they play it on the radio.
I went
You
outside.
got the clean version.
When I was in high school, we went outside. There was stuff to
Yeah,
do.
but you
You did
yeah,
that
but you-
before you went to go
Yeah,
outside to do
yeah.
stuff.
We had options.
So you
Now
can
the
meet up
kids
with
are just
people.
stand
That's what
in
I'm
the fucking
saying.
house.
Like we knew where to go. Like I didn't have to get on the party line to figure out where to go. We knew where the spot. We knew what was going on. It's a party at so and so. I can't remember the last time
What
niggas
was the
had
club by
parties.
Scandia when we was in high school?
I can't think of the name.
Yeah.
That we had because we had teen clubs growing up here. So like we
Yeah.
knew
We
it was
had
at
teen
hundreds.
clubs,
Like
too.
yeah,
Yep.
so we knew where to go. We didn't have to get on the party line to figure that out. If it was a party, somebody was having a party, then yeah, you had to communicate that way. But like just as far as going outside, going to the strip, we going to circus, like we knew where to go.
Do y'all notice it develop our social skills when we talk to people face to face as opposed
It's
to
a
this
completely
generation?
Yes.
different. Yeah, absolutely.
They
Man,
behind the phone. They can't.
See, and this is another thing, SO. The kids these days think everything is fucking awkward.
Even just
Or
talking.
weird.
So do you hear them and
Yeah.
then they be like, awkward?
Mm-hmm.
And I be like, y'all really don't be having conversations.
No.
Why is it? How is this awkward?
No. Or even like if I like even if I'm interested in somebody, I don't want your phone number. I want your Instagram.
It's so weird.
They'll ask for each other's Instagram information or Snapchat information before they ask for your phone.
That
number.
actually works though, because
I heard that's a safer bet.
yes, if I don't want nobody to have my number, you get my Instagram.
I can still call you. Do it.
That you ain't got my number, and that'll show you how well the people know
And
you.
you can be blocked on social
Yeah.
media, like for real blocked.
You can block people on your phone.
Boy, people be calling private.
Block. I block what's long in my phone. I'm not playing none of that bullshit.
Yeah, man. It's just a weird generation, man. I don't know,
It's a different.
and I don't
time.
know if it's gonna ever change.
No.
No, it's gonna get worse.
I hope that.
Progressively.
I was telling my kids, right. I told them, I said, man, I hope that in about 2-3 years, one of y'all peers are gonna stand up and say, this is some bullshit, and things change around.
It'll never happen. You, like talking about it now, you know, I'm thinking about the Matrix. How there was a generation of people that were born outside of the Matrix, but there were people, the majority of people like the Neos, they were born inside of the Matrix. These kids nowadays, they were born inside of the Matrix. We were born into a society where everything is done online. Everything is done online. I don't have any social skills because I don't need them. I can meet you and get all the awkward conversations out of the way before I even so these kids were the kids that are born inside of the Matrix.
Crazy.
Niggas could go to concerts online. I remember Shirley was talking about. I don't remember who it was. I think it's a 2 Chainz concert with the Meta shit.
Oh, Meta, yeah, that was.
Like I don't have to go outside to go to a concert.
I was, you know what? Like even when I was at this concert, when we went to the Juvenile concert, I picked up my phone during times where like downtime.
Yeah.
Where like I like this song, but it's not enough for me to.
Yeah.
Everybody was hitting me up like, bro, you ain't record 400 degrees. And I'm like, nigga, I lost it when that came on. No, I do not.
But that's the difference. Our era, we enjoy the moment right then and there. We're not trying to be a damn filmographer in the middle of a concert.
Whole concert be
Yeah.
2-3 videos, I get it. Whole concerts?
And niggas will go live and stay on live the entire time.
I hate that shit. Like, how your battery life this long?
It's crazy, man. It's really, really crazy. Shit. It's 2:15.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This motherfucker fine, man. My voice is shot, man.
You had a good time.
I'm trying. As always, you can find the podcast pages on Twitter, Views from the 7, Instagram, Views from the _7, TikTok, Views from the 7, Facebook, Views from. Hey, I also shout out to Hitman, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man. That was shout out, man. That's how you do shit around here, man. We got some more shit coming. Y'all know us, man. We're gonna be one way, and then we're gonna be a totally different way. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna never be able to. That's one thing, man. You ain't gonna never be able to fucking predict what we, the guests we bringing up on here, man. But because we don't have that many, not that often. You can find me on Twitter at Just Call Me Spence.
You can find me at Shayna _Candy. Oh my God, how did I forget that? Everywhere. That's SHAYNA_KANDII.
I'm Young Al Bundy, YUNG_Al_Bundy on Instagram.
I am S2DO on Instagram and Twitter.
All right. Hey, before we get up out of here, man. I gotta say it, man. If you decide to comment on any video, any views video, you have to be ready for what's fucking coming back. Do not fucking start hitting me up on some personal shit, cause shit ain't going your way on a video that you commented on.
Man, be strong in them comments, man.
Free will.
Be strong in them comments, man.
All right, we up out of here. Peace.